Is
in.
Roy joining as well?
3, 2, 1. Let me just confirm that we're
Mm-hmm.
live. Aaron, do a sound check real quick.
Yes, yes, yes. Rossoneri TV.
Yes, we are live.
Yay! What's up,
Let's
everyone? Good evening.
go. Let's go.
How
Ros-
hyped is everyone for the game? Wow, I'm
we
so
should be
hyped for this
very
game.
hyped. This Mr. Morali is arguably the biggest game of in Europe right now in terms of club history
I
and
think,
stature.
yeah, I totally agree. This is a great fixture. I think today is all gonna be about enjoying a football match. I don't think that us as the fans will be overly disappointed if we don't get away with the win, or
Exactly,
you know
exactly.
what I mean. Like, of course, we want to win this game. We want to draw, maybe even lose if a 2-1 or 3-2. You know what I mean? Like we did in 2007. But yeah, it's gonna be a good game. United is having a good season. We are as well. We're slowly coming back to good form. The win against Hellas very, very much changed how things are right now. I think
Yeah,
that
change the
if
mindsets. We were very negative
I
about
think
that
that if
game.
we would not won the match against Hellas Verona, this game would have been 10 times more difficult, especially when Dalot and Krunic were the ones to score, which extra motivates them.
And
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 yeah,
then on the other side, Manchester United is coming off of a win against arguably the best team in Europe.
if you talk about form, then necessarily it is. Like Manchester City has been, I think, unbeaten for 21 or 22 straight games, which is totally insane.
Yeah.
They had a bit of a rough start to the season, but now like they're playing amazingly. And obviously, I think it's a different type of mentality when you go into a derby, because saying they're like the best team in Europe, I think is a bit much because when you are Manchester United and you're playing Manchester City, it's a game on like the same level in some sense. It's like when we play Inter,
Very
you
true.
know,
Doesn't matter if we're in bad
doesn't
form
matter
or
exactly. It
how the
doesn't matter.
squad
It's a
is,
derby.
it's always a game.
Exactly. It's a
Yeah.
game of like pride in some sense, and like it's always 50-50 in derbies. And Manchester United were like very lucky to win this game. They had a good performance. I watched the game. They got a penalty from Bruno Fernandes, and Luke Shaw scored as well. I
Okay,
think
okay.
they're hyped. I think they're ready to play AC Milan. They're in their own home stadium, and they're looking forward to a great game as well.
Well, I'm surely looking forward to a
What do you
great
think,
game.
Ari?
I think Roy is coming in a
Oh, great.
minute, and then we'll start talking about, I guess, lineups since he's coming in. Um, yeah, man, I'm very excited about this game. The, as soon as the card was drawn, AC Milan, you were Snapchatting that moment. I remember you screamed when it
Yes.
was when AC Milan was drawn out for Manchester United. But man, no matter what, I mean, our times are looking good. We're on the up, we're on the rise. But no matter what the times, um, the aura that Manchester United and AC Milan create is just it's different. It speaks of
Oh,
European DNA, right? These are the ties that I mean, this is given me just a very close feeling to what I used to get like 6 or 7 years ago when the beautiful Champions League music would be played in those winter nights of the San
I
Siro.
miss it, man. I miss it.
It,
Champions League anthem. I
it's
think
been too
every
long, man. It's been too long, which
too
also
long.
begs the question regarding how important really is this competition. And I know we've been discussing this a lot, but that's a valid thing to think of, right? In terms of how thin our squad depth is. Like, what are you thinking about this? I know United Milan's pumping us all up, but What are
The thing is, yeah, like as you said, AC Milan has been waiting long, long years to go back into Champions League, and I think as Lart is very, very crazy about, especially finishing in the top four, when he completely says we don't need Europa League top four any day. I agree.
he says, and I quote, he says, people in Milan don't give a fuck about
Yeah, yeah,
the
exactly,
Europa
exactly.
League.
No, that there's very much truth about this because I think that people, especially in Milan, are just sick of Inter playing Champions League, even though they lose in the group stage like every single year.
Yeah, it's still the Champions
Yeah,
League, you
it's
know.
the Champions League, and like if you would have asked me personally, I would rather play in Champions League and like go out in the group stage than go out in the quarterfinals of Europa League.
Absolutely. Agreed.
That's what I think personally.
Agreed.
And then yeah, Milan is improving, man. Like let's be honest, like we have a very solid squad, but not many players available in this season, if I'm being honest. Because whenever someone gets injured, our formation completely changes. But if you talk about AC Milan on a long-term perspective, we are building this project, and I think that we can play very well if we should qualify for the next year's Champions League.
Yeah, man, we've had an intermittent string of injuries almost throughout the season. It's always been a story of how many are out now, and
Exactly.
is it two out this
Exactly.
week, three out this week, and these have been big players. We've had Zlatan, Benacer, besides Kessie, you name it, everyone's been out. I think besides Kessie, what other player can you name that has remained healthy? Maybe Calabria.
I was about to say, actually, Davide Calabria has an exceptional season. Sorry, he's just like available in almost every match. I think there was one match where he got a yellow card suspension, but
Yeah.
apart from that, I really don't remember him being injured or missing out. It
Exactly.
just shows great character. I just like noticed that the Milan players who actually came from the academy and came from young, like when they were very young, came into the squad like Gigio, Calabria, those type of players. They're very striving to play every match, and they're like dying for it. I think Gigio was missing out due to Corona, but I don't think that he was necessarily injured. Calabria, who else can I think of? I don't even know.
Even Stefano Pioli was out injured with COVID for a couple weeks,
Yeah,
and
true.
remember he was looking at the training sessions via the drone and given instructions on the FaceTime. That was pretty funny,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Um,
That was hilarious. That was hilarious,
I
man.
believe Roy is joining us now. Let me see, and then we can quickly get into the lineups. We are about 5 minutes from kickoff, I believe. Let's see. Oh, he hasn't joined yet, but let's look at what lineup. We have.
Yeah, I saw. Do
You have
you
the
read it
lineup?
out?
Yeah, let me just read a couple. We
Okay.
have Come On United, let's beat this guys. Forza Milan, come on boys, glory, glory. Ari, did you just wake up? I haven't washed my face. That might be the reason. I just ciao boys. What a mistake I made. For some reason, I assumed the game was at 2:45, so I made appointments for 1 p.m. expecting to be finished for 2:45. Now I will miss the entire game, but I'll
Cancel
be
the appointment.
listening.
Or solution for you: go to the appointment, but watch the game.
He's the best real estate agent in Toronto, by the way. So his appointments, I'm thinking, are probably outdoors, physically meeting with clients, showing them a house or something like that. I don't know how he's gonna watch the game while doing that.
Well, maybe in the house they will have a TV and you could just play the game. And
Just
show-
play that in the
show
background
living
while
room
while
all
he's showing
over.
the house.
Make it exclusively the living room and have the game play there as well.
That's true. All right, Aaron. What do we have, man? We're 3 minutes or so from kickoff.
Mhm.
What's the lineup?
So in goal we have Gigio Donnarumma, obviously. In defense we have Davide Calabria. Tomori is playing, which I'm very excited for. I think it's the right
Tomori,
choice.
let's go. We need that
It's
against
the right
Manchester
choice.
United's pace.
when you're playing Manchester United, you need someone
Dude,
with
these
big
guys
play.
can, if they can't do anything in the world, they can run. They
Exactly,
can run
exactly.
into spaces like no other team.
Exactly, and I think that even I don't know if you watched this interview. He said that Alessio Romagnoli helps them a lot. They're good friends. He's trying to avoid anything like coming in and saying that Alessio Romagnoli and Tomori are turning into enemies and fighting. Not the case at all.
Not
They're
the case
helping
at
each
all.
other.
No.
In this particular match, it's better to have Tomori. So Simon Kjaer is starting as well. Theo Radis is out, unfortunately. Dalot taking his place. He's dying to play against Man United. He's on loan from Man United, so for him it will be a very special match.
It's
And,
almost the it's the derby di Dalot.
We have Kessie playing. Meite is coming in for Tonali. I believe Tonali is on the bench.
Okay. He apparently took a knock or wasn't feeling well. Tonali and Theo, that's what happened to them, right?
Something like that. And very, very surprisingly, we have Brahim Diaz playing on the left side, on the flanks.
Oh, really? Brahim Diaz on the left flank?
But I do believe that he and Krunic will take turns, and then eventually one of them will be subbed off.
So are we talking Krunic as a trequartista?
Yes, this is a bit of a mess, but who knows? Maybe this will go well.
And Liao on the right?
Liao is on the striker again.
Liao is the striker. Who's on the right?
Alexis Salamakers.
Salamakers. My goodness, this is a this is a formation that I don't think all of us would have picked. But I think due to the circumstances, we have to play with these men. But there's still a solid chance that they do something at the Old Trafford. I'm not gonna rule it out for the boys. It's right. Again, as you said, these are big games, and and this goes for United as well. In big games, doesn't matter. Nothing matters. You're gonna show up.
It's a massive game for both teams. It's not only for us a massive game because Manchester United feel the same way we feel. They feel they're coming back to old strength. They feel like they have Champions League as a goal, and they do see AC Milan as a big team who's been on top of the table for many, many weeks. So it's kind of similar, like we're scared of United, but I don't think United is not scared of us in some way.
All right, let me put Roy in real quick, Aaron. And then there you go, Roy, you're in. Welcome.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Welcome.
How you doing, guys?
Hello.
How's it all?
I'm about to start the clock. I think it's about to kick off for me. And right now, I have now kicked off the clock, and we are kickoff.
Yes. I will join you guys for halftime.
Boom.
Aaron, please be back when you can. We love you at halftime and full time.
Hopefully we'll score in the
Let's
first
go,
half.
Aaron.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Yes,
go.
sir.
Forza Milan.
Forza Milan.
Oh no! What did I just do?
All right. I think I'm a little bit in front of you.
Are you? That's fine.
About 40 seconds, 50 seconds.
About 40, 50 seconds? Okay, well,
Something like that.
try to control those reactions, I guess.
Yes.
But you don't have to control too much if you're if there's a goal. I understand if you burst out. After all, we are playing at Old Trafford.
Right.
Roy, what are you thinking about this game, about this lineup? Tell me, man. 2 minutes in, this is Manchester United versus AC Milan. This hasn't happened in a while. This is giving me the Champions League feeling.
Last time it was 2010.
2010? My goodness.
Well, I mean in European competition.
Yeah. We're not counting the American summer league cups.
Did you see that game?
No, I was at Milan Barcelona, not Milan United.
Ah, okay.
Milan United had a crazy. All right, let's look at this game. Okay, so United tried to press us a little bit And of course they're gonna play the press, right? Everyone knows across Europe now. Hey, if you face Milan right now, if there's one thing you're gonna do apply a high press.
Well, Milan has to be careful not to get baited into Manchester United. Okay, that's good.
So here's the thing, Roy. Milan also can't play a very high line because when you're talking about space to be exploited in the back by
Right.
one of the teams in Europe who has the most pace available to them.
That's what I've been told.
So
But I believe one of their fastest player, which is Rashford, he is not playing, correct?
so the United lineup. Can someone write the United lineup for us down there? Actually, there it is. So we have Henderson, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire by Teles. I don't know how to pronounce his name. McTominay, Matic, Greenwood, Bruno Fernandes, Daniel James, and Martial. So Rashford is not playing.
So yesterday, our friend Adam
Diogo
said
Dalot,
Greenwood
by the
is-
way, just did a couple step overs on Wan-Bissaka and put in a
Yeah.
cross in. Imagine the
Yes.
scenes if Diogo Dalot gets something in this game.
Right, that would be amazing. He
That
scores.
would be amazing.
So Adam was saying that Greenwood is a player to look out for.
Greenwood, yes, he did say that. He said he has a lot of confidence in Greenwood and him being potentially being a pivotal part of the squad for years to come.
Right. Well, let's see. So what I'm seeing right now, Ari, is that Manchester United kind of reminds me of Inter in a way. Of
All right,
on
we
how
have
they-
Roy. We have Lyert in the house. Everyone,
Nice.
welcome
Milanese
Lyert.
what up?
How's it going? Is
All right.
looking good?
We got all.
Guys,
Oh, what?
I cannot fucking believe. Oh no, it has to be.
Oh my God! Please don't tell me what happened. Okay, Kier to Liao, Rafael Liao. Oh! Did Harry Maguire know, or did he just get away with it? Oh, Liao was very off.
He was quite off.
Here's the thing. He could have still won that race, maybe, if he was on side. But,
Yeah,
He
he
just-
was catching up.
you know. Lyot, are you synced up with us? The time?
I don't know, guys. What time is it? 5:25. No, I'm 1 minute late.
You're late. I mean, no. Well, the time on the live stream is 5:42 right now.
Okay, so yeah, I'm basically 2 minutes behind. I'm having a.
Oh,
Damn.
damn. All right. Hopefully we all sync up. All right.
How's the game going, guys?
Well, United are trying to. I feel like they're trying to press us right now. They have a very good passing combination going in front of our D, with Bruno Fernandes orchestrating it, and Milan trying to really get a hold of the ball.
Okay, I think I'm good now. I'm 6
Okay.
minutes 53 seconds.
Okay, good. So you, Roy, and I were about around 30 seconds. I'm behind you guys, but that's fine.
So how's the boys doing? They're doing well.
They've had a positive start in terms of that offside goal, of course, and in terms of United not being able to keep complete hold of the possession. Milan's shape look strong. When they're switching flanks, our shape retains it well. I am really excited to see what Mete has to offer, because him and Kessie will be, very vital today, considering how United can convert.
Martial. That was good. Martial almost did a great goal. Thank God.
I still haven't seen it. I haven't. I'm still on 726.
Almost. I mean, it wasn't like a clear chance. Just a nice execution.
Okay. Tellez puts in a cross to Martial. Wow, Martial with a Zinedine Zidane-esque shot.
How's the defense performing, guys? They're Kiara Tomori, I think, is the best.
I
duo.
think they're. I think that at this point they're a little overwhelmed, but hopefully things calm down. They just need to contain the ball a little bit. United has had more of the ball. Can't deny that. Aditya says, hi guys. Ayan says Romagnoli is not even on the bench. He is injured. Lucas, this is Liao's time to shine. It is indeed. If Liao can do something over here, it's going to be seen across Europe. Hello everyone, Izzy's here, Marcelo's here, final third. Hi guys, it's the United fan, not going to be watching today. I started my own watch along, but halftime I'll check in. Just changed my name, by the way. Final third football. Wow, man. Good luck with your channel. Is Roy with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay. You were looking down. I thought you were stuck.
No. I'm good. I'm looking at the game. I'm trying to figure out what it's
Got you.
what it's gonna look like in a few, maybe in 15 minutes.
Man, Old Trafford is looking good, man, as a stadium. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
It's.
Mate
I mean, the
is
Theater of Dreams is
a mess.
a pretty great place to play at. Not gonna lie.
You saw Mate?
Well, so again, my time is synced with the stream time. So look at the stream time.
I think that was Kisivo.
No, that was Mate, man.
Oh yeah, it was made. It was made.
Kessie
Oh
is
wow,
easy to...
Mete just had a complete, a very forgettable moment. Something that you only get to see in the Sunday leagues.
Oh man, I couldn't stop it, man. Have a look, man.
Wait, what happened?
What a goal!
What? Rade.
What a goal, man!
Rade to Mete.
Oh,
What's happening, guys?
that was big.
What?
Bravo!
Like, what are you telling
That
me?
was big.
Oh my god.
That was big.
Yo. Okay,
what a player.
Calabria throws it to Kessie. Front the deck! Front the deck! Oh shit, fuck. Front the Oh my god,
Just couldn't
shit.
handle it.
God damn, I spilled all my coffee. Oh, fuck. Front the deck!
God.
Holy shit. Guys, give me a second. I spilled a lot of coffee over here.
What a player, Kessie, man.
Wow,
What
what a volley taken brilliantly. Frog
my
Kessie
God.
produces
I'm
something
checking
out
the
of
goal. Maybe
nothing.
there's a offside or something like that. Let's
There's
see.
no way there's offside.
No.
way.
This isn't. There can be nothing disputed about this goal.
What are they even checking?
I don't
What
know.
are they even
something
checking?
Like, I have to check now. Maybe
It came from a throw in.
the stop with the hand. Nah, it's not a handball, man.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know what this. Oh fuck.
Wait, did they disallow it? I'm still behind.
Disallowed, yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? For what?
Oh, okay. La Mafia! La Mafia!
Wait, what happened? Can someone explain to me why?
Handball. They say handball.
On who?
KC, man, stop it with the hand. They say. I didn't check properly. I need to see it, man.
Wait, have they shown the look at the replay? Yeah, that's a hand. Yeah, guys,
As a hand, yeah.
that's a handball. What a fucking goal! Wow. Unlucky.
It's a sure handball, man. Because sometimes they stop it with the hip and it looks like a handball.
That I don't honestly that looked like a handball. Roy, what do you think?
It looked like a handball. I thought as well it was an handball, but sometimes.
I mean,
I
looks
thought
like
that- I thought his hand was really close to his body. So.
looks like
Yeah,
the VAR
exactly.
probably had a good check on it. So
And I think KC didn't say anything, so I think there was an handball. I just saw just one replay, so I don't want to,
yeah.
judge too quick. First replay I saw, it looked handball. Let's see. But that was a great goal, man. So unlucky. Because that's good. No, AC Milan is playing well,
Goddamn.
man. We are playing well.
We are playing well. I mean, we scored an absolute tremendous
And I love
goal.
the high-
So I'm pumped, man. We can still get this. We can still get this goal. Wow, that was so clean from Mete. His 1-2 with Brahim Diaz right there.
Yeah. Brahim Diaz is a good player, man. I don't know why you don't like it and you're like, it's time to shine and he's not shining and stuff like that. I think he's a good player.
Well,
I don't think he is.
I don't deny that he's a good player. I just don't think he's shining.
Well, but
Have you seen
Believe
him?
me.
Have you seen? Look,
He
here's
just
my
needs.
bone to pick with Brahim Diaz is about his physicality. He needs to improve on that because if he's gonna dribble through narrow channels like he does all the time, then he needs to be physically a little dominant at least too, and not like Castillejo. If he can improve on
Yes.
that, I think he's a great player.
I think he's going to improve on that because he's 20 and he's the body of a young player just develop like this. It takes time, but I like he's really. Oh man, I think it's a handball. It's so unclear. It's definitely a handball. Let me see it. Still cannot see it properly, but it is. Yeah, it is. I think it is.
Brahim Diaz needs 1 or 2 seasons. Then this player, I think, is going to
Yeah.
really tear defenses apart.
Tomori
And-
was about to get into a very good position. Man, Kessie, yeah, that was hand.
Yeah, it was and the funny thing is I don't know if he needed the end even to control the ball because
I think it was coming too fast. He couldn't have moved.
he was no. I
because
think
the
it was
thing
just
is,
accidentally. It was accidental. He already controlled the ball, just accidentally touched it with
Yeah.
his hand. That's my opinion. And of course, it's handball anyway.
yeah,
even
it
if
was
it's not
definitely accidental. I mean, it was not accidental in terms of it was instinctive. It was just instincts that led his hand to control the ball. It was coming too fast.
No. When I say accidental, I say to control that ball, you move your body, you move your hands.
Yeah, true. Oh wow,
And he
Liao
didn't-
with some
he moved.
good close control to get out of trouble, and Brahim gives it back to or Krunic. No, Calabria.
Right.
Wow, this Milan with 5 or so starting players out of the squad is producing a pretty good result right now.
They're looking good. They're looking confident. They're looking like they're up for it.
They are looking.
But you know what? Remember what Adam said. Man U starts to get into the game a little bit. After the 20-minute mark, they start to
Yeah.
get in. So let's see how it develops. But so far, so good. Milan is looking good. And Man U kind of looks like a normal team right now. Like they don't look special at all.
Yeah, they don't look. Well, they did beat the arguably the best side in Europe in their previous game, but they do look very beatable right now. But Milan again needs to. I think this is something that maybe Stefano Pioli emphasized on too. Milan needs to get an early break because, as you said, as Adam said, if United's going to grow into this game, Milan tends to do the opposite.
Let's see. But anyway, we're gonna get tired the second half. I feel that.
Yeah, I think the last 20 minutes, it's going to be.
Salamakers gets the first yellow card of the game. Tellers was just a little too quick for him, and Salamakers got the side of his foot, clipped the side of his foot. Man, I spilled all my coffee for that Kessie goal, and it didn't.
For nothing, man. For nothing, basically.
For nothing. For absolutely nothing.
That was a great goal.
It wasn't great. I mean, yeah, handball aside, the goal itself was magnificent.
Let's see.
Wow. Tell us.
So what happened with Tonali? Tonali
Tonali
He's a
and
bit
Theo
injured.
were just not feeling 100%. There's no injuries there. I think it's more precaution rather than out due to injuries.
Yeah, offside.
Gotcha. And anyway, we have a big game coming up in the weekend too. So, ooh,
Yeah, man. This season is, in terms of injury, it's just gone.
And these long balls Kier provides to Rafael Leao now. Back to Rafael Leao. Is offside again. Well, a positive definitely is that in the first 20 minutes, Rafael Leao has showcased us that he might be in the mood today. Because we all know how iffy he is. It's almost it almost looks like it comes down to a coin toss, whether which decides whether Leao is going to be lazy or active before every game.
I think he's going to have space today. So, if anything, today is a good day for him to shine. So, hey, can I just say something? I expected Milan to play kind of like this, but I expected Manchester United to be much more dangerous.
In the first, for the judging by the first 20 minutes, I completely agree. Amir says the score is 0-0. Kessie scored a goal, but he unfortunately controlled the ball with his hand before the goal.
They're going for the long balls, huh?
Man, it's so sad to see. Yeah, and I mean, Kier has supplied a very good number of long balls and good ones, and Calabria as well. Now imagine if Zlatan Ibrahimovic was in the mix.
I wonder if they analyzed the speed of the defenders and they figured out, hey, Leao, you have more speed than these two, so let's hit you on the.
Yeah, and Lindelof and Harry Maguire, they sometimes can produce a very good defensive partnership in the 90 minutes, and other times they can be a laughingstock. They're an inconsistent partnership. So why not take advantage of that with a pacey young ragazzi like Leao?
Very interesting tactic. It's a tactic that.
United underestimate us as well. The fact
I think they
that-
did, especially due to the injuries and the half the Milan Squad out, I think they did underestimate us a little bit.
Nice, Brahim Diaz.
Yeah, very interesting to see Milan play against Manchester United this way. It's very, very nice.
It's
I gotta say.
it's definitely been comforting. Like the way
It's-
they're like look at the triangles that Kessie and Mete are forming. Just that alone is giving me a lot of comfort.
We have
Because there is space.
Yeah,
Like,
look at
they give
the
you
way
space.
these guys are creating space. It's wonderful to see right now. All right, Brahim Diaz gushing forward. Dalot crosses is in and goes straight to a United player.
Yeah, Manchester United is definitely not going to play defensive like Udinese, so they're going to give us space. You know, some of
Look
those
at the eye press. Look at the eye press.
some of those triangles were reminiscent of the Ancelotti era tiki taka AC Milan.
Really?
Yeah, when they
Man,
used to dominate the midfield like that.
I don't know if this is a
Triangles.
popular opinion or not. Probably not. But Mete is starting to change his initial image with the fans.
Yeah, he had a great game on Sunday
Yeah.
against Verona.
Yep,
It was
yep.
fantastic.
He's
Man,
starting to look
how
like.
the fuck we're playing better than them? We're playing better than them.
You think
Like-
so, Liart?
We are passing the ball, man.
Passing the
We should
ball
play-
and our positioning and shape is so solid
Really?
right now.
We should play in Premier League, not in Serie A. There is no space for us.
I don't
Yeah,
know if I
they're
want to
passing
play
the
the
ball
Premier
really
League, man.
quick.
I don't want to compete for that top four.
It looks
There is
like
no
from
space.
a technical perspective, Milan has more. So that's very interesting. But guys, it's still early. So
It is still early,
it's not-
but Liart's definitely right in terms of passing the ball around. Though we're doing a much better job than them. It looks like. Oh, look at Rafael Leao trying to beat
But
Wan
you know,
Bissaka.
when you're passing the ball better than your opponent, that means that technically you're better. So
It's different. Sometimes you're just moving better than your opponent, not just technically. You're doing the right
Well,
movement.
it's a combination of both. So it's quite interesting to see that a team that has already been in the Champions League 2 years is suffering the possession of a team that hasn't been in the Champions League.
For 6 or 7.
Right.
Dalot is playing well, man.
Well, he's a seasoned veteran. What do you expect from him?
Ooh, man. Krunic.
Nice ball.
Come on,
Wow.
man. A bit of energy. Why is waiting so much?
Brahim
Ooh,
Diaz.
ball.
Ooh. Nice triangles.
Okay, Dalot trying to explore some space on this left side. Wow, stepping over Salamakers to Diaz to Krunic. Rade! Oh, Rade, put some more power on it, Rade.
Or shoot quicker.
Or shoot quicker, yeah.
Open straight away with your left.
That
He had the channel right away.
yeah. Oh
Should have
my
taken
God.
either one
But
touch
even
or-
even
season
you know even
is
his little
giant.
little cut to the side created a good amount of created that narrow channel, but he just didn't put any power on it.
Kessie is a giant, man. It just it is
He's
it
a
did the
tank.
next level.
He is the
He's on
one
next
player.
level now.
He's the one player who actually deserves a pay raise. Well, there's
He's the one who
probably
deserves
more than
7
Kessie,
million,
but
not the
he's the guy who probably deserves the most and is asking for the least.
Yes.
Mate with a really nice diagonal. Very
Yes,
comfortable.
to Liao. Mete is. I'm liking
Very
Mete. Look at Liao trying to battle it out with Bai and Wan Bissaka.
Look at the
Milan
next
play-
one, man.
Milan playing European football, guys.
Yes, we are literally. This is European football. This is a fucking Champions League caliber technical play that we are displaying here with half our squad. Let's go, ragazzi! Brahim Diaz to Calabria. Davide. My goodness, Davide. Don't do me like that.
Man, I
Now
really
you
like
do.
Brahim
Joel
Diaz.
says, who has been better so far? Roy, I'll
I
let you
really-
explain the technicalities of it.
I really
Well-
like Brahim Diaz. We should buy him, man. He's
Brahim
gonna be a great player.
is having a great game. I will.
Yes, he's having a fantastic game.
He's having.
Well, right now it just looks like technically on the ball, and even as Larry's saying, the way we move, Milan just seems to have something more, and we're able to maneuver through them with a lot of ease. I
Yes.
mean, we weren't able to do this against Udinese.
Definitely,
able to-
that's definitely right. We've been able to maneuver through them pretty easily.
And yeah, and with very crisp and precise passing
Yep, yep.
triangles.
Man, Aaron Wan-Bissaka is a beast, man. He's really good at defending. He's really
Izaka,
good.
Izaka is the left back.
We're playing good
Right.
football, guys.
Right,
We're
right
playing
back.
good football.
Right back. He's really quick and good at defending.
So, Roy, the difference these guys are showcasing right now in terms of building play up rather than gushing the ball to Ibra every single play. Is this saying something about Milan and how dynamic this team is?
Yeah. Yes, it does. It definitely. It's nice to see the team play this way without Ibra because we as we spoke about it on the channel, we need to be able to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We can't
It does
apply
definitely
Ibra
show a lot of
tactics.
dynam-
We
dy-
can't apply Ibra tactics to Liao because Liao is not that one dominant forward that you can just put those 50-yard
Man,
balls.
Kessie is
Right.
doing a game. Look at the next play, man.
Okay.
He's playing incredible. Him and Mate are perfect today.
Him and Mete are doing very well so far. I love the fact that I'm not
they're
missing
being
Tonali
fantastic.
too much.
Oh,
Man, I thought
And-
we could
and
have
you know
a great
what?
game. I
Oh
thought
wow,
we were
man.
gonna
Kessie,
play better.
look at Kessie and Mete. God damn it, Kessie. My goodness, Kessie. Who are you?
wonder If
Who are you?
I wonder if the field helps Milan because in England the fields are like perfect.
They're very good, and
Each
the
blade
the
of
San
grass is
Siro
the exact
apparently
same measure.
is a pretty bad a field in pretty bad shape.
No, it's not the field. It's the fact you have a big.
My goodness, look at Kessie and Mete. What are they
You know,
doing?
man,
No, I'm just saying it helps.
Is the fact you're playing with a big team, so players have been waiting for moments like this, you know,
Yeah.
to show their value.
Exactly.
For example, Brahim Diaz is a young player.
Exactly.
He wants to play this type of game, show his value. He doesn't want
Oh,
to
look
play
at Liao.
against
Oh,
Udinese.
almost. Yeah, man.
Exactly. That's what that's what we need. We can play these big games.
Man, it would be safe to say we're on the front foot right now.
Oh my
Even
gosh.
if we lose this game, man.
No, don't say that right now. I don't think we're gonna, unless we.
But
Oh.
the thing is, even if we lose the game,
Okay, Brahim
doesn't
Diaz
matter.
with some space. Brahim Diaz with a lot of space. Gives it to Salamakers. Salamakers looking for the cross. Salamakers. Oh my goodness, Salamakers!
If I were to criticize something right now, with these shots on goal, very soft. Maybe they should put a little bit more.
They are soft. You know
Gusto
that's
in
true.
their
I
shots.
haven't seen a crazy shot on goal right now that I've been like, okay.
nice guys. The guys are looking good, man.
The guys are looking good indeed. Indeed they are. I'm a United fan. Our
focused.
midfield setup is so stale. Most passes are backwards. Yeah, man, that looks like the case right now. But that also might not be because of how you're set up, but how Kessie and Mete are dealing with you guys right now. Oh, look at that pace. Oh my goodness, pace! Donnarumma! Great diving block by Donnarumma. What a reach, man. What a reach this guy has.
Calabria is good, man. I love him.
Yep. Calabria tracked that guy well. Stride from stride. And look at Donnarumma come in.
Probably Calabria is gonna be the first player I'm gonna buy the shirt. Usually I buy AC Milan shirt without any name.
Without any name?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
wow,
team is important.
you're gonna give him that honor, huh?
But I think Calabria is the one deserves it.
Absolutely, man. I already have it. I would get another one, but I have other players to honor first. I need to honor Theo Hernandez before I honor anyone else because I'm a left back. So it only makes sense that I have a Theo shirt. And can you believe it? I don't have a Maldini shirt. I'm a left back. I've been playing left back for 16 years of my life. And I don't have a Maldini shirt.
Well, Calabria man plays for the team. Calabria and KC, they really love the team. They love the club.
They do.
I like that.
Oh, look at Calabria. Davide! Grande Davide! Come on, mate. What is Rade Gunes doing as a trick?
They're definitely the heart of this team, KC and Calabria.
Would you include Hakan in that mix or no?
No.
Or Donnarumma?
The thing about Calabria and KC is that as far as like when it comes to contracts and those things,
that's
that
true.
aspect
That's
they
true.
manage
That's
much
true.
better.
That's true. Well, and that can't be said about Donnarumma or Hakan.
Right.
Yeah, and the fact
Just as we were saying that Calabria makes his first big error of the game.
And the fact they always play great level, you don't see a game they are like physically
Look at Martial there, man.
low.
Oh my word, Martial. Almost dribbled past our back line there.
Wow. It's looking good, man. I like because the self-esteem of these guys, they're gonna go up. If they keep playing
Definitely.
like this.
The way they're, hoping this game keeps going the way it's going, man, this is a very positive performance. I don't know about a positive result, time will tell, but a very positive performance.
They are, man, if you think they are the same players they play against
Spezia,
no?
Udinese.
Udinese, but they're playing...
No. Against Spezia and Udinese, we had a better squad on paper.
No, let's say, whatever, 8 or 9 players are the same,
Yeah, true.
Or at least the same level. I don't consider Rebic a different level from Leao. I just consider Rebic working harder than Leao. But in terms of player, I consider Rebic the same level of Leao. So,
Do you think that Rebic is is same as Leao right now?
no, he puts more effort. He has a different mentality, but as a talent, as a player, is same as Leao. Oh shit, that's whatever. Man, Selemakers is just so bad at tackle people.
What happened? Is it bad news?
No, it's almost bad news. To be fair, it wasn't even a foul. It's outside the box.
So now, Man U had a good spell of possession.
Yeah, now
And
United
it's
is
also-
looking like they're a little... Oh, come on,
And
Salamakers. That's not where you want to give Bruno Fernandes a free kick.
Yeah,
But-
to be fair, it wasn't 100% foul. I'll be honest with you.
But that's true. What the hell was that? That was so light. He didn't even put a foot in.
Yeah, exactly.
He
So I
barely...
think
Yo, that's
it's
not
a
even a
ref
foul.
mistake.
How's that
Ref
even a
mistake.
foul?
This is dangerous, man. I'm gonna try to keep my poker face. Something happened.
This is dangerous. Dangerous indeed. Bruno Fernandes is looking at this with his mouth very watery. We have 18 people in the live. Thank you guys for joining us. Let us know what you're thinking about the game. So far, we're feeling very positive, but this free kick is giving me some anxiety right now.
It's okay, man. Don't worry.
A little bit of anxiety. Should I not worry?
Don't worry, man. I mean,
All right. Look at Gigio Donnarumma coming all the way out there, making sure the turf is clear.
If Manchester United start holding possession, it is also valuable to see how Milan defends against one of these teams.
Yeah, and I mean we saw that in the first 5 minutes. Honestly,
what
I
the
feel
fuck
like
happened, man? Look at this one. That's weird.
what happened?
Fucking Maguire, man.
The fucking
Whoa, man. I was close.
all right.
That's insane, man.
Wow.
Let's see. I'm about to get the corner.
82 million.
Tell
No,
us.
man, it's just
Tell us.
it's so weird. It's almost impossible to do something like that. It's
Oh
harder-
my goodness!
It's harder to do that than
What?
actually score.
That is insane. That's a
Harry, Mr. Harry. Let me put this on Twitter real quick. Let me put this on Twitter real quick.
That was crazy, man.
Oh no, it's gone. Wow,
He's
that's
having
an
such
open
a-
goal missed by United's captain.
I mean, he's having such an unlucky, season, I would say, or period of his life, to be fair.
My goodness.
Because that is just bad luck, man. That's such a bad luck.
What the
But
hell
we've
was
been-
that? What
I
the
don't know,
hell
just-
was that even?
He was inside the goal, basically, and he managed to hit the post. That's crazy, man. Man, Leao is a beast. When he wants, he's a beast.
Man, what was that? I'm like still trying to register that in my mind.
Guys, Manchester United is having a tough time breaking down the midfield. They're having a tough time breaking down our midfield.
Again, props to I guess props to Kessie and Mete, of course, among
The
others.
whole unit.
Among others.
Ooh, almost. Davidino.
Davidino? No way, Laird.
I'll give you the link. I cannot wait for you like a minute to see what's going on.
Yeah, the problem is our times
He's
also.
killing me.
Our timer is also synced up with me. Next time we just should start with the same.
Man, at least look at what's going on.
Oh my
No matter
god!
the timer, you can keep that timer, but it's
Yeah.
killing me, man.
Okay. Send me the link.
He's on WhatsApp, so if you guys wanna have a look or. Let me see what's going
Guys,
on there.
40 minutes in, and Milan has looked like the better team. They have had the better possession. They definitely had the better passes. Manchester United had the better chance. But game-wise, Milan is looking like the better team. So far, this half, very positive for the Milanisti.
It's a good game anyway. I'm enjoying it.
I'm
they're playing
enjoying it
football.
too. Laird, I'm now watching on your watching with you.
That's great.
My TV is still on with the, but yeah, I'm watching that. 42 minutes.
I have to say, I really expected Manchester United to be a little bit just better.
Hey, Roy, what if you think of it like this? Maybe Manchester United is the same as they are, but Milan is playing really good on a technical level. So Manchester United's abilities aren't being able to be fully showcased because our midfield's doing so well, and the rest of the team
Yeah.
as well.
I mean, that
I
is
would say-
exactly what's happening.
I would say it's similar to us. Basically, we and Manchester United, we are that team that we can pull off a great performance, but we can pull off an awful performance as well.
Very true. Very true.
So I think they're in the same position. We're having a great night, and they are struggling. That's it.
They
That's the
are,
only thing.
they definitely are struggling um, uh, against us. But yeah, all props to us though. All props
Yeah,
to
yeah,
us
definitely, definitely.
for that struggle. That's it's happening because of the ragazzi and the
Right,
way they're
right.
performing.
I think they're closing down the spaces really well, the Milan, and and then when we have a ball, we're doing these triangulations. So here's a big difference between Manchester United and AC Milan right now. Milan is doing triangulations in the three quarters of the field, in the middle, right in front of the box. Manchester United doesn't seem they haven't seemed to been able to do that. So that's a big advantage for AC.
How did Harry Maguire miss that? I'm looking at the replays again.
That that reminds me when Shaver missed with Liverpool in 2005.
Oh my god!
Something impossible to do, but you just do it by accident.
It was twice, right? It was two shots, right? It was a header, then it was a shot.
Yeah, the first was a header. He saved it, and after Shaver tried to score, and that was insane. I mean, that was
Everything from 1 meter away of the goal.
This is great, man. This guy says I'm still adjusting to seeing the guys play against Premier League players, who I only really see in memes.
Okay, so now, sorry, go ahead, Larry.
So
no, and this is a proof. This game and the performance is a proof that there is no farmer league
no.
or a better league.
Well,
They are just different. They are just different leagues. They have different football, different type of tactics, players, everything is different. So that's why.
So one thing that I'm very interested in is to see what Milan does when they have to.
Mr. Driver says hello to you all from Manchester. Hello.
Hello.
Hope let's tell us what you're thinking about with this game. How do you think Milan and your team United has performed so far in this first half? We're almost on the brink of the first half, by the way. We have 25 people in the live. Ciao ragazzi, thank you for joining us. This is AC Milan versus Manchester United, the Red Devils versus the Il Diavolo, and so far, no one's taken the lead, no one's grabbed the game by the horn, but Milan has looked, I would say, just a notch better than United. United have also had their spells in this game, particularly in the start, and then they also just recently started to come back a little bit too. Milan kind of dominated a little bit for a good 15 minutes in the middle, but I think it's anyone's game at this moment.
So basically, check it out. I had 3 predictions. All right,
Uh-huh.
my predictions were that it was either going to be a cagey match or an open game, or Manchester United is going to dominate possession.
Yeah.
What I said is that I was like, I don't think Milan is going to dominate possession.
And
And
that's what's
and that-
happening. Look at Diogo Dalot. My goodness, Diogo Dalot. What the hell is this guy doing? Okay, come on. Oh, Milan.
Ooh, Diaz, man. That
God,
was
Brahim Diaz.
That was magic.
What is Brahim Diaz up to? God
He's
damn!
crazy,
Wow.
That was a good one.
And
There
halftime.
he
Wow,
goes.
man, that was
First
really
time.
good from Brahim Diaz.
1/4 of this match is gone, of this matchup. Very good. Goes to AC Milan.
Guys, I will be back in a minute. Let's have the not the post game, but a halftime talk. We have 35 people now online. Roy, Liar, tell these guys what United is missing, what Milan is missing, what we need to do, how we can produce a win at Old Trafford today, which would be the first big European victory in over 5 years for us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, Larry. You go first.
Oh man,
Quickly.
talking about the result, I seriously don't think the result is important for a team like this. I think it's important the performance, and we're playing well. We have great ideas. We pass the ball. We are moving fast. We know what we're doing. So I love that. I love that, and we're doing it with a big team. It looks like when because we're playing well doesn't mean Manchester United is not a big team. So we're doing well. I like that. Uh, what you can do better? I think to win a game like this, you need a bit of luck, or you need a big player to to create big chances and important
Hello,
chances.
hello.
Aaron.
Where are you?
Unbelievable first half.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Wow.
Wow. Aaron.
Firstly, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Firstly,
Go
cannot
for it,
believe
Aaron.
I cannot believe how well AC Milan is playing. What is happening? What is this? This is insane. This looks like a Champions League match. I like for real. Like Meita is playing like he's like Seedorf. Unbelievable, in my opinion. Brian Diaz is very good as well. And those two goals, oh my god, man! Those two goals, wow. Firstly, Rafael Leao, great first goal, and then ruled for offside, unfortunately. The second one, you can argue about handball, but I'm not sure if you have to take away the goal for this. What, what did he do? Like, his hand was the hair. Like,
Oh
I
man.
don't really know. Like,
I
why?
need Aaron, give me a second. I need to like adjust you on the screen. Give me a second, Aaron.
Very true. Very true.
You weren't completely.
No, it's fine. People heard my voice.
Yeah, people are hearing your voice definitely. Um, okay, Aaron. Now I think you should be good in 3, 2, 1. All right, now we have you.
Yeah. So as I was saying, crazy match. I can't believe that AC Milan's playing that well. I'm very surprised. I'm very happy. The whole match, first half was a joy to watch. Obviously, in the first 35 minutes, United was sleeping a little bit. But in the last 10 minutes of the first half, they got back. They were strong.
I
Almost
f-
scored with Maguire. I don't know how on earth he missed that.
I
Very
feel
happy he
like
did.
the first 5 minutes maybe United tried to press us a little bit and impose something in this game, and then once Milan got their heads together, their passing and technical abilities to move the ball and maneuver it around has been immense to watch. It has been a great refresher. I've been absolutely amazed, and it's very comforting to watch how comfortably they've handled this half and could have easily been up a goal.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately we weren't. Like those, like it's like those type of games where a goal or two taken away by VAR completely ruined the football. I think if Kessie's goal would have counted, I think we would have seen a very different match. I think United would have started attacking. I think there would be more action, a bit more drama in the game. But listen, going into halftime with 0-0 is, if you would have told me that before the game, like it's amazing. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
exactly.
You know, everything to play for. Like,
Especially with the form that United's coming into this game with beating again arguably one of the best team, arguably the best team in Europe right now, or the most informed side in Europe right now. We were quite honestly. Both the fan bases were a little afraid to face the other, because both have been on an intermittent but great schedule. But so far, I think Milan has definitely played better. Roy, what has been the outstanding factor that's setting Milan apart in this game? That's looking so good to all us red and blacks.
Well, it looks to me that from the both rosters on the field, Milan has the edge when it comes to
50 people watching, by the way. Thank you, ragazzi. Go ahead, continue,
Milan,
Roy.
Milan has the edge when it comes to technical ability, which is kind of surprising, seeing that Manchester United is already a Champions League team. which is great for us. Great for us, and it's a manifestation of the great work that Pioli, Maldini, and the team has done and has put together a batch of players that can play football, and most importantly, a batch of players that understand how to play football for AC Milan. Because
Yes.
us AC Milan fans, this is the kind of football that
I
we
see that
want.
today. I see that today. They're showing us today that they're ready for a competition like the Champions League.
Yeah.
I felt like I watched the game from 2006-7. I felt
Yes.
like I watched it. I felt like I watched the replay.
Ari,
Yes.
I'm watching the goal of KC. I think it's not a handball.
No, man, it's Aaron.
It's
Aaron,
not a handball, man. I'm
What are you
looking
saying,
right
Aaron?
at different angles.
Wow. Okay, firstly, when he scored, you know, like when a goal is taken off for VAR and then you score again, you think that the second goal cannot be counted up on VAR. There's no way, you know?
Is with his hip, with his
Yeah.
he's not
And
touching with the
Especially
with
the
hand.
ball came from a throw-in and then passed to Casey. Casey touched it, I think, here on his lower body. His arm was attached to his body. But a handball is something completely else from what Casey did in this situation. So even if I wasn't an AC Milan fan and was a neutral fan, I would say this is 100% not handball. Very
Man, he's not touching it with the arms. You can
Yeah,
see
it's
on the
very
no, didn't he?
frustrating.
I think he did touch it with the arm.
because the arm is on the left side of his left,
No, but lied. Here's the thing: that the arm wasn't attached to the body like this. It was almost a little like further away from the body. That's the problem. If it was touched to the body, then we would have a better argument.
Listen, if the ball touch the arm, doesn't spin like this. It just goes down. The ball is still spinning, man, because it's controlled with his left leg.
Listen, when
That's
I'm
it.
playing soccer, I try to mystify people and also control the ball with my arm a little bit sometimes. And whenever I do that, I look exactly like what Kessie did then, right there. So that's why I'm a little skeptical. But let's talk about this Harry Maguire highlight. Aaron, any comments on this 82 million central defender?
Well, first of all, I don't want to talk any shit about any player, but I think that if Harry Maguire is worth 80 million, then Frank Kessie and Donnarumma have to be worth 350 million.
Seriously.
I just don't really see a reason why Harry
We
Maguire
can
costs 80
we could sell Kessie and Donnarumma and buy Inter Milan off of their
Exactly.
troubles.
Exactly. But on the other hand, you know, like for Maguire, I think it was more of an unlucky miss than a very, what's the word?
So
Unlucky.
Chuck Pioneer says that the ref
You know,
He
it
was
wasn't
unlucky.
humiliating. It was. It
guys
wasn't like cheating. It
guys
was like
Chuck says that the ref didn't even check the VAR himself. He didn't even go to the
Exactly. I was wondering what was happening. It was just like.
In Europe, they don't check the
handball.
VAR. They just they don't go to check it. The VAR decide. They tell them. I think.
I think the VAR told the referee, "Listen, this is 100% game on." You know. And when they say that, the referee often doesn't check. That's the problem.
Anyway, I don't mind. It's like still 0-0. The referee can make a mistake on that one. Is a good call. Doesn't matter, you know. It's really hard, by the way, to be fair, because even if I think it's not a handball, by looking at, can always already saying it's a handball, so it's really hard. So you can accept the mistake or the good call. It's not a problem. The game is good. I like the game. It's going.
Yeah.
Love it.
someone talk about Brahim Diaz for me, Aaron.
Well, firstly, Brahim Diaz is playing very, very solid. He started a bit slow, but then he started very playing like a mature player. He started to control the ball. He started running forward. He was not really afraid to challenge anyone. I remember that scene where he was fighting for the ball for the head with Maguire, and he wasn't scared to go into that. So that was very nice to see. And
Because Brahim is kind of right now going against Bruno Fernandes. This tie is Brahim Diaz versus Bruno Fernandes. So far in the first 45 minutes, I feel like Brahim Diaz has come out on top.
Yeah, I think so too. But especially now when Brahim Diaz is not very on the spotlight for this match, it's a great chance for him to show who he really is. You know, He has nothing to lose. The whole AC Milan team has nothing to lose. I think if AC Milan comes back to tomorrow to Milan, no one's gonna tell them, hey, listen, you lost 1-0, 2-0, like you're shit now, you know. And like it's a difference when you play against Spezia and you're expected, for example, to win this match, and if you don't win, it's a catastrophe. But if you're playing United, you're more freely to play, and I think that Brahim Diaz is benefiting from that in some way, and also Mate is, and they're all shining tonight. It's nice to see.
It's great to see it.
Yeah, I want to say something, and I want to give some credit to Serie A, because Brahim Diaz in Serie A does not have this kind of space, does not have this kind of ability. In Serie A, Brahim Diaz would be on the floor, because we've seen it. He's on the floor every 3 seconds because they push him off the ball. They know how to defend. That's why they say Serie A is very tactical. They know how to counter a play like Brahim Diaz. Manchester United is doing a very poor job against Brahim Diaz. I mean, just look at how Udinese, these teams are able to close themselves and not allow these players to play. It's very strange. I gotta say, it's very strange. I did not expect this, but I'm very happy. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I hope for. So
Roy,
very good.
It's not Manchester United. It's the Premier League. You have that space in Premier League. Even with no matter the team, you can go and play against Man City. You have that space. So it's the Serie A. You say pretty well. It's the Serie A. It's really tough in Serie A to have that space.
Guys, I want you all to, whoever's in this live, get on the chat and just tell us exactly what you're thinking the score will be on the 90th minute. When this game ends in 45 more minutes, tell me what you think the score is going to be. I am going to stick, and I want you, us four, to give out the same prediction based on this half. I am going to stick with my initial projection, which was 2-1 Milan. Mr. Ryan Erickson from Connecticut. I think Waterbury, yeah, it has to be Waterbury, Connecticut, says 2-0. Izzy says 0-0. Andrea says 1-0. Krunic 40-yard rocket. Aditya Sharma says, I think 2-1 Milan 2. Tom Joe says 2-0 AC. Tom, please call us Milan or something. We don't like AC. It's like calling United Man U. Some of the fans kind of get pissed off when you say Man U. Just like that, I don't like when someone calls my team AC. That's not any of the nicknames that I prefer. Vasu says 2-1 to Milan. Youssef says there is going to be 1 goal in my opinion, but don't know who will score that goal. On to you guys. What are we looking at?
I wanted to score a goal out far from home, so at least is double, and win it in San Siro. That's my. I want AC Milan to score.
Roy?
Guys, it's very hard to make a prediction for me because the last 20 minutes are going to be crucial. And if anything, if Milan comes in the same way they did, and the game goes the same way, which we don't know if that's going to happen, Milan could score between the 55th minute and the 70th minute. But what happens after the 70th minute is going to really see whether or not this Milan side has character, because Manchester United is going to push. They're going to push for sure at the last 20 minutes. I want to say 1-1.
Aaron?
For me, I totally agree with Roy. I think with Roy and Lard, actually, I think that it's very, very important for AC Milan to score a goal. I think even if we end up losing this match, scoring a goal is deserved. And scoring a goal is important in a away fixture. So I'm really, really hoping to score a goal. If you would have asked me, obviously, what do I prefer, a 0-0 or 1-1, 2-2? It's going to be 2-2, 3-3, like whatever, like those type of results. If I want to give a prediction, I'm not sure, because I just don't know how this game will go. If I had to make a prediction that's realistic, it will be a bit different from what I'm hoping for. But I believe that AC Milan's going to score, and I really hope they will do so. So I say 1-1. I join Roy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to my 2-1. I think Milan's gonna take this home. We're gonna take it home from Old Trafford. And we are about to kick off, I believe. So I'm gonna go watch my timer to kick that timer
Let's
off.
go, guys. I'll see you after the match.
Ciao.
See you, Aaron. We will have you back.
So Manchester United has a change. Martial is out, and they have Amad Diallo. Does anybody in the chat know this player? Is he a good player? Is he a tough player? Oh, and by the way, Ari, I call Milan AC too sometimes.
Oh, come on, Roy. Liart, did you just hear that? Liart, we can't hear you.
Like your sound is out.
Liart, your sound is muted.
Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you. Please tell Roy what you think about AC as
Roy,
being.
never again AC.
Never again, Roy. Never
And
again.
second,
Don't
the
do that.
player is coming in. He comes from the Primavera of Atalanta, man.
Oh yes,
35
this
million
guy. Yo, this guy is really good. His close control dribbling. I was
He's a
just
great
looking at
talent.
his highlights from the other day. This is actually a very talented guy.
He's a great talent.
What's his name? What's his name?
Amadi. Diallo.
Something like
Oh, okay.
Adalos. I'm not sure about his name.
He is good, man. And he speaks Italian, doesn't speak English.
Where's he from?
Mohammed Nasser says 4-0 to Milan. Vasu
I think
says,
so.
Ari, sync your check clock with Liart. We were over a minute ahead of you. Cheers, Ryan.
Is he Ghanaian? I think I saw the Ghanaian flag on his wrist.
Yeah, I don't know. He's from Africa,
Or Senegal. No, Ghana, yeah.
but
So,
somebody says he's going to play for Italy.
oh really?
Sure. I'm not sure.
Really? Oh, so was he raised in Italy?
Raised in Italy.
And he came out of the Atalanta youth system?
Yeah, Atalanta Primavera. It's
Now,
really
for,
good.
for people that don't know, Atalanta is one of the best canteras in Italy. Has a rich history of producing exquisite talents.
Izzy says, Roy, you traitor. I'm sure he's referring to you calling Milan AC, which we hope that it will never happen again.
I wanna.
Into the grateful palms of Gigio Donnarumma.
Clearly, Man United wants to seal the second position in Premier League, so they're not playing with them.
And so do we for the Serie A, don't we? Or at least, I mean, we would love the second. Yeah, we wouldn't mind if it's third or fourth, but right now we have a very conceivable chance to land second in the Scudetto, and we should go all guns blazing for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we should go for the first position because we are 6 points from the first position. So
Maldini,
the way you
Maldini's motto, if you've heard him in his interviews, is never stop believing. So I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to go till the end.
And Maldini just had a very extensive interview yesterday where the highlight of the interview was that he said, hey, I never considered AC Milan dead. In this whole banter era, I never considered them dead, and I am just here to prove that to the fans. And man, what a legend. What a legend. I saw his last year and a half, so pretty much you could say I saw nothing of Maldini. But you guys went through his whole career. What a legacy he's gonna leave in terms of not just the 20 something years that he's put in Milan, but also getting us out of our darkest times in the 21st century.
Yeah. And the perfect person to do so. We
The
do have an
perfect
attack
person.
from Manu,
Tom says Kaká was God. Yes, but we also have another one now, and his name is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. All right, so United have some pace on their legs now and some good dribblers. I'm a little concerned about this dribbling and pace available, dribbling abilities and pace available to United in this second half. Roy, what are you seeing? Are we gonna perform the same way in terms of our passing execution in the second half?
Well, we're going to see that. It's to be seen. What I want to see is if when Manchester decides to start attacking, what our defensive shape looks like, and how, if we're going to close them down and not allow them to get dangerous. If we can do that, then I'm pretty positive we're going to go.
Another thing is, what is our options from the bench? Because I feel like some people are getting tired, and we need some fresh players.
Oh my God! The guy from Atalanta.
You saw Gigio Donnarumma? He's not ready to get 10 million.
Did they score?
Yep.
Yeah, he
Goal.
scored.
Goal United.
He's not ready to get 10 million. Gigio Donnarumma.
Wow. Look at that. Look at that.
What was that, man? Bruno Fernandes with and a little bit. This is also on Tomori a little bit, isn't it? Like,
No, he came from the low
wow,
position.
what a
Tomori-
header, man! What a header!
It's not the header, man. What Donnarumma is doing there?
I mean, by header I meant he knew he was spatially aware. He knew Donnarumma was off his line, so he chipped the ball. But yeah,
Great ball by Fernandes, right?
But Roy, should Donnarumma have been that off his line if he was that far off from the ball?
I honestly, I think this is a bunch of things happened. First of all, they allowed the midfielder to do the through ball. That's the first mistake. And then both Dalot and Tomori, this player was coming from Dalot's side. Then he got into Tomori's space. They both failed to mark him properly. So mistakes all around. And Donnarumma was high too.
I don't consider Tomori a mistake, because in a different situation he had to stop the ball, he had to control the ball, and Tomori was there.
Tomori's mistake I saw was the way he turned his body.
Yeah, that turn of the body was very, very naive, very amateur.
Come on, man, that was a soft header. What the fuck is doing Donnarumma there? Seriously, man. If the defender has to be basically perfect and be always in the right position. That was a soft header, and the guy is not even tall. He's good with his feet, not with the head.
But anyway, guys, we still have a full half.
We do. If there's anything, I trust this team.
Right. And if we can get one goal out of this game, that'll be fantastic for us.
A 1-1 draw. Yeah, I think a couple people in the halftime show predicted 1-1.
Even if it's 2-1 for Man U, it's a good result.
Even if it's 2-1 for Man U.
Yeah, because all we need to do at the San Siro is win 1-0. So
Yeah. True.
But obviously, a win both.
See, the away goal is important. The away goal is
Yeah, right.
important.
Yeah. And this guy, he scored the first appearance in Serie A, he scored. First appearance in Europa League, he scored.
This was his debut. Wow.
Yeah, he's always scoring from debut.
Why don't you just research on this guy?
I mean, 35 million.
Oh man, who is this short guy? Is he Daniel James? Number 21.
Yes, it's him.
My goodness, man, he's like one of those short and fast players. Reminds me of Lazio and Napoli's attack.
He was offside, man.
Yeah, but he's still quick as hell.
He was offside and Calabria was there.
Yeah, Calabria did catch up to him well. Andrea says we need to attack on the Maguire side. And Timothy says the game is so annoying. Well, don't be disheartened yet. We still have over half an hour. And we can make, this team can definitely make something happen, especially judging by, oh wow, what the heck was that? Someone blocked Donnarumma's throw, which was supposed to be the start of a counter-attacking move, which is why the referee dashes out a yellow card, and rightly so. Yeah, what the fuck was he doing with his leg out like that?
Yeah.
So right now, Manchester United definitely dominated possession. It seems
United
like
have definitely, yeah, come back in the second half stronger. You know, that goal, yes, it came out of nowhere, but United have are definitely on the front foot in the second half.
Yeah. It almost seems like they have figured out how to play against Milan.
Well, if Ole has figured out Pioli in 45 minutes, that's
No,
not,
it's just they are putting more effort on that. That's it.
they are.
Well, but one thing I noticed is that they're opening the team up, so they're playing very side to side, but
Yeah.
very wide,
Yeah.
very close to the touch lines. So they're opening up our midfield, the channels in between.
True, true. Come on, Kier to Mete, back to Kier. Kier puts a grounded ball to. Oh wow, great passing play. We have Brahim Diaz right now, who takes a shot that went nowhere. Kessie with an effort. Salamaker is trying to control the ball, and he is fouled very badly by Tellez, who's also grabbing his back in pain. Let's see what happened. Tellez jumped over Salamaker's clear foul and also landed a little awkwardly. So,
Ooh, what a play! My God.
right? This Brahim Diaz play, right?
Yeah,
Where
that's-
he advanced forward. The pass by the little flick by Salamakers to Liao, and then Liao to Brahim. That was
In Italy, we call that calcio champagne.
calcio champagne. So like champagne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Good thing. 40 people viewing this live stream right now. Thank you, Ragazzi. We appreciate you. The second goal wasn't handball, Mr. Banana Man says. The second goal?
Oh, probably he's talking about Kessie's goal.
Yeah, but what was the first goal?
Leo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have to consider we do have 2 disallowed goals in this game. The manner with which the goals got disallowed is
Nice.
another debate. Corner to Milan. Come on, ragazzi! Dai ragazzi! Dai ragazzi! Dai raga! Come
Nah,
on.
we need
Corner.
1 goal.
Take this corner. Ooh. Okay. Oh, Calabria takes. Calabria's trying to, Oh, Kessie. Oh, Kessie. Yo, they're not putting any power on these shots today. What's wrong with the power behind these shots?
Yeah, Kessie should have done
Calabria
better.
trying to channel his inner Zinedine Zidane, didn't get anything on it, but yeah, Kessie could get his feet under the ball, but okay, corner to Milan again. Rade Krunic, Rade Beckham. Ooh. Oh wow, wasn't that a penalty? The guy, okay. Good stuff, Mete. Good stuff, Mete. My goodness, man. These breakaways from United. That was some really good couple of corners taken. Milan trying to find their stride again after United was kind of dominant for the last 10 minutes. So glad to see the boys starting to maintain and get a grasp of the game again.
Yeah.
United did definitely for those 10 minutes try to push us wide and open the game like that.
Yeah. Right. Can I say something? Look, I don't know what Manchester United's first team looks like when they're fully fit, but I do know what we look like when we're fully fit. And
Mr.
our
Banana
fully
Man.
fit team, if we had our fully fit team against this Manchester United, this game would be like 4-0.
Yeah, but
5-0.
then you could also make a similar argument for United's team because apparently
yeah. Right.
they're clearly missing certain individuals who are very impactful.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So I'm not going to make that judgment.
Right. No, I want to say another thing that we had the full fit team with Spezia and we didn't play like this. So I don't think it's about the full
That's
team.
true,
It's
man.
about
With Spezia, we
how
had
people
pretty
want
much
to play.
our whole entire
Guys,
squad.
think about it. In a game where Milan is playing well, you have Ibra, you have Çalhanoğlu, you have Theo Hernandez, you have Rebic, you have Benacer. Come on. In
Still,
a game
you
like
need
this,
to play well. Still, you need to play well. You need to
they're
play.
not. You don't think they would perform?
I mean, I
Against
think they
them?
would. With just okay, Liao on the breakaway now. Liao on the breakaway. United kind of huddling him. Plays it to Brahim Diaz, who plays it to Salamakers. Back to defense. Milan now are going to maintain order and try to play from the back. Kier and Tomori so far pretty solid.
Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Here looking for a long ball. Gives it to Rade, who tried to flick it.
Man,
And
guys, Brahim Diaz, those flicks are just beautiful. With the head,
Raheem is killing it. Raheem is killing it today. Mr. Banana Man, I have changed the score. He says, is Theo injured? Theo has a little muscular problem. We're not going to call it injury. So it's more of a precaution that he is out. And rightly so. Let's not forget who we have on the weekend. Ooh, Franck Kessie almost made a dashing run forward through the defensive line. It took a great sliding effort to stop him. Otherwise, Franck Kessie would have been through on goal. Tomori doing well in terms of tracking these pacey United players stride for stride. Grande Tomori. "62 minutes gone. Almost half an hour left.
are you guys getting this impression that it's starting to look like the first half again?
Where United started off strongly and then Milan slowly made their way to being the more dominant side. Yeah, that's that's fair to say. Yeah.
I wish Tonali was playing today.
Yeah, but I'm not going to complain too much because Mete has done pretty well. Oh,
No,
wow.
but
Great ball over to Liao, who's on the left flank trying to figure something out. Kessie now with some space. Pass it to Salah. Salah to Krunic. Krunic, what are you trying? Who do you think you are after that game versus Verona? Come on, Krunic. He's being a little too ambitious, isn't he?
I mean, he's not being ambitious. He just try to shoot from a distance, man. It's not an ambition. It's 16 yards.
Guys, did you see Messi's goal yesterday?
Oh my
Wow.
God,
What a
Lionel,
gem.
what a goal! But then it got ruined by that penalty.
I don't think.
We could have had a remontada once again, but that penalty could have sparked it, right?
Yeah. That goal, I can't believe how beautiful that goal was. A missile. The guy fucking shot a missile.
It was a missile,
Yeah.
and then curved towards the outside. towards the far post, which... Oh! What a cross by Davide Calabria and Rade Krunic with a flying header. Just wide.
Come on, Rade.
Oof, Rade, not too far off. Not too far off.
Not even in the goal. Hit the target, man.
Hit.
At
Okay,
least.
Kessie advancing. Tons of space. Kessie to Salamakers, who again puts a shot with absolutely no power behind it. What are we doing, ragazzi? Where is the power? Where is the strength behind these shots? God damn!
This is yeah. There's something going on there.
Tonali. Liart, your boy Tonali is getting ready. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury who are watching us, the 34 of you, go ahead and press that like button if you're liking how Milan is playing, or if you're liking how United is playing, and if you're liking the fact that Sandro Tonali is about to grace the field, the lush green fields of Old Trafford, of the Theatre of Dreams.
It's starting to get annoying. These shots, huh? These fucking butterfly shots.
Yeah.
Put some fucking muscle behind those fucking legs.
Seriously,
God damn it.
there have been now almost I thought he was trying to pick a bone with Pioli, but it was all fun and games. Bruno Fernandes kind of pushed Pioli a little bit, and things would have been heated up if they weren't laughing at each other while this didn't happen.
He was joking.
Yeah, exactly. You remember when Ronaldo pushed a little bit? He pushed Pep Guardiola just a little bit. And all of Barcelona just jumped on him.
Yeah, that was...
Yes, I just got a flashback of that after what just happened. Oof, Salamakers. Come on, man.
That's Fernandez saying, "Hey, Pioli, I really like you."
Calabria.
Yeah, that's him saying, "Hey, if United somehow fuck up and don't make it to the Champions League,
Yeah, I'm your guy.
tell Maldini I'm up for it."
Having him and Çalhanoğlu would be two good options, huh?
Yeah, and I would even
Calabria. Oh, wow. Who is this kid?
Calabria.
Ronaldinho?
Yeah, man.
Cafu,
Yeah.
Cafu.
And then there are some players who still don't believe in Calabria. I get offended when people speak about Calabria still in the manner that they spoke about Calabria in 2019. This ain't no 2019 Calabria. This is a completely different man. That was a ragazzo. This is an uomo.
Yeah, nice.
Hi, Sari. Your Italian is getting better and better.
Man, I got this app in my phone. I try to practice every day. Okay, Dalot. Send it in, Dalot.
So Manchester United now is playing in their own half.
I mean, Adam said yesterday.
Milan's
they're not
passing
good in
around.
possession.
Brahim
He
Diaz
did
with
say-
some space.
Right.
Nope.
He said that the possession was lacking. Yeah.
So they prefer not to keep the ball and go counter-attacking.
I mean, it makes sense, man. United is a team who would function very well on counterattacks.
And it's the nature of the EPL, I guess.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
I don't know. I don't think they have enough quality in the midfield. We have quality in the midfield. Kessie, Brahim Diaz is quality. Calabria has good feet.
Calabria is fantastic.
Calabria is
Oh.
okay. So Brahim Diaz is now coming off for Tonali. What does that mean?
Interesting.
Is Tonali is going to be in a more attacking role since Mete is
I
still
hope-
on the field?
I hope so.
Probably, yeah.
That is very
Because-
interesting. That is very
Because
interesting.
I've always thought that Tonali would have been a great attacking midfielder. So I'm curious to see it.
Yeah, man. This is. I think we've talked about it multiple times that Tonali should feature in a role that's less to the defensive side of that double pivot, and Casti is warming up as well, surely for to replace Salamakers.
Guys, 1 out of 10. Why would you rate Ibrahim Diaz's performance today?
Brahim Diaz's performance today? Oh man, today's been very good. You know, I'm between a 7.5 and an 8, probably closer
I'll give
to.
him a 7.
Yeah, I'm between a 7.5 and an 8. Especially if we score and get a goal in Old Trafford, then I'm definitely giving him that 8.
He's gonna play attack. Basically, it's a 4-3-3.
Well, now he's
with-
off, so I can't change my rating. But yeah, I think 7.5 to Brahim Diaz. Matthew says, jokes, AC. Matthew's trying to play a little banter down there. I don't know if he's a United fan or an Inter Merda fan or a Juventini.
What song is
in Manchester.
It is raining.
Ooh.
It's raining pretty hard.
Remember when it rained at the San Siro?
Oh yeah.
With Ricardo Kaká.
Yeah. That was a game that it was pouring.
And we were wearing white as well, or no?
No.
No, it's the San Siro.
San Siro, red and black. We were wearing white in Manchester.
We were in the exact same colors with black shorts in Manchester.
Yeah.
Forza Milan, Forza Milan, Forza Milan, come on. Oh no! Oh wow! Daniel James misses a wonderful opportunity to put United 2 up in this tie.
By the way, it was offside, man. I think.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't know why ref that they don't see these offsides. Yeah, just a bit, but it was offside.
Okay. Well, I guess VAR would
But
have.
they don't.
Guess VAR would have gone to it if he had
Yeah,
scored.
it was a goal. Yeah.
Oh, come on, Mina. Let's go. Let's get one back.
Fred.
They can do it. They can do it. Put some power in those shots.
Yeah, we also need some energy, some fuel. I think Casti will do a good job with that. You know, Casti is a guy who, if he's not going to provide anything, you can be sure he'll provide you energy and a lot of running.
Yeah.
Wow, it's raining pretty hard, man, and it's very windy. If you look at these close-up shots, raining pretty hard. Or maybe
Well,
it's
in
like
England already.
very windy. Maybe not raining as hard, but very windy.
It's raining a lot, man.
It is raining a lot.
Calabria is going out.
Oh no.
Oh
Calabria on the ground.
no!
He's not feeling well. He has a small injury, I think.
My cousin.
So who comes in? Kalulu? Guys, remember when we were saying they did the right thing to not put Hagwe in the lineup? Right now, how much do we need Hagwe with all these injuries?
Yeah, man, I still don't get that decision of. I mean, yeah, I sure the Norwegian league, Laird keeps talking about it. It begins before the other leagues, and he's gotten so much rest. He could have been
I
in
want to
this
say
squad.
something.
What?
If you have Auga, you don't have Krunic.
Oh,
So
that's
you're
true.
in the same position.
That's true. Krunic right now is Krunic is
playing.
providing a better work rate and a better dimension to our game than Hauga can.
I mean, Krunic can defend.
I mean,
so
imagine
that-
and imagine putting Hauga in the middle. I don't even know how that would go.
I mean, you never know with all these injuries. It's so unusual, man. The amount of injuries that we're getting.
It is. It is. At this rate, Davide Calabria is going to have to play center forward one game as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if he scores a goal. Leonardo says Donnarumma has been terrible with his positioning tonight. Tom says it doesn't just rain, it pours.
Kalulu on, huh?
It is pouring. Come on, Milan. Let's get this one goal.
Is that Tomori?
We got 15 minutes. 15 minutes, ragazzi, to get this goal. I think we can easily get this goal.
Ari, check your the WhatsApp. I'm gonna send you a message.
Okay. James says, Man U, big up for Diallo. Yeah, man, that guy is like, and we haven't even seen like, that header was just, that was a crazy goal, but and somewhat Donnarumma's fault too. But what I really like about Diallo is his close control dribbling. If you guys have seen that, it's pretty phenomenal how this guy is on the ball. And if he can maintain that under pressure playing in the Premier League, which is pretty much one of the biggest tests of them all, then this guy is a true wonder kid. Whether this wonder kid will live up to his name or not, that's entirely up to him.
So he's Ivorian.
Ivorian.
Yeah. Oh,
I think Kessie is the same, yeah? Is from the same country.
Kessie? Is he?
I think so. Let me check.
Kessie is, he's not the Ivory Coast. No. Kessie is not. Or is he?
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
He is? Okay.
Yeah.
Was Drogba also Ivory Coast?
Yes.
Man, what a beast he was, huh?
Man, we need a striker like him now.
I swear, he would fill every single box that we need for the hole that
team.
Ibrahimovic creates. Every single check box.
A young Drogba will change completely this team.
Yeah.
Ari, check what's up. Just
Zlatan to get an equalizer. Man, you big up. Let's do post match. Roy, check the WhatsApp when you can. Come on, boys. We got 15 minutes in this game to get this away goal. We can easily get this. We've shown more than enough to warrant that goal. We've shown more than enough to warrant that
What
goal.
minute? Where are you on the timer, Ari?
I'm now with Lyert, so I'm at 77:30. I think the timer on our stream is a little behind.
I love the intensity we are putting in the game, man.
I love it too. It's really good. It's really refreshing to watch. Very comforting.
Yeah.
Good for my heart. This game is good for my heart. I have had way too many games for Milan that just have not been healthy for my heart. You know the games I'm talking about.
I know, man. I know. It's just, we are 6 points from Inter. If we won that Spezia game, we have 3 now.
Yeah, man. And there's multiple games that we've squandered.
I don't even. Yeah, just the Spezia
chances
game we didn't show up. That's the thing.
In this season, especially if you're going for the Scudetto, the chances are too few to squander. And so, at the end of the day, you pay the price for those games. But again, on the flip side, we have also won many games this season that we would have lost in the past seasons, against the mid-table and the lower table sides. So there's always something to be grateful about as well. when you're thinking of a Udinese or a Spezia. Heard Kessie scored but was disallowed. What happened? Yes, Mr. Nonso, not only Kessie but Liao scored as well. So Milan has had two disallowed goals. The first was Liao, who was a good yard offside. So that wasn't very disputable. But the second was closer and is probably going to be debated in the post-match analysis across the world, where Kessie seemed to have controlled the ball with his hand on a Davide Calabria throw-in, and then he volleyed the ball beautifully into the far corner. It would have been one of the goals of the tournament if, of course, the goal stood. And I think there's going to be a divide in terms of whether VAR should have disallowed that goal or not, because I think everyone can agree that that call was very close. It was a 50-50. Ryan Erickson says VAR favors United and Chelsea. Now, it is important to note that Ryan Erickson is an Arsenal fan. He's a gunner. What do you think about that, Roy? Have you heard these VAR conspiracies and controversies around the Premier League? So far, from what I've heard, is the Serie A fans should stop complaining about the VAR because it's much worse in England.
I mean, look, I honestly remember what it was like, 5 years ago and before that without the VAR. If you guys think there are problems now, you should have seen what it was like before without the VAR. Every game was
That's true. That's true. That's true.
But to be fair, VAR in England is a bit making some stupid mistakes. Not the VAR, and the people misunderstand that. It's not the VAR that is making mistake. It's the referee that is making a mistake. The VAR is a screen and shows you the situation. It's the referee who choose what to do.
No, but the screen doesn't always show you what's up. First of all, you're just getting the call from the VAR room talking about their decision, and then the referee decides whether he wants to go check that box out or not.
But listen, the VAR is calling you there is an handball. The referee goes there, sees the handball and doesn't give the penalty. It's not fault of the VAR.
Yeah, Ryan Erickson seems to agree with you. He says it's not about the technology, it's about the people who make the calls.
They're making stupid calls.
Ari, to answer your question in more detail, I would say with the VAR, it definitely makes it, does it make it easier to be corrupt? To kind of pay people off?
Yeah.
And say, hey, what do you think?
Yeah,
No, you cannot do that.
Definitely. It's but I think the Arsenal legend Arsene Wenger, he's a part of UEFA or FIFA now, and just last week he had some comments on not comments but proposals on how VAR should be regulated, and honestly, the stuff Wenger has to say. By the way, Milan just got a free kick right outside the box, about the same distance as Bruno Fernandes had earlier
Maybe
on when
Krunic.
he got that free kick. So, but going back, Arsene Wenger had some great comments on how VAR and specifically the offside rulings of VAR should be handled, and he makes way too much sense. And I think someone like that has to put in a proposal and vote it in order to really regulate these decisions, because they are getting a little out of hand. But on the flip side, this happens in every sport. You look at basketball, and there's many calls where the fans are divided between whether it was a charge or a block, an illegal block. So I feel like even with other sports who have had technology ruling over them for so long, this is inevitable. Fans divided on a call, and referees making, no matter what side the referee goes on, he's going to upset a big chunk of the fan population.
The VAR about the offside is there is no problem. I mean, the offside is such a clear rule. and the VAR is
Krunic hits
spot
the
on.
wall, right in the middle of the wall. By the way, the free kick. So nothing of the free kick. Go ahead, Laird.
No, I just want to say the offside rule is so simple, and the VAR is doing great with that. I don't know why people wants to change it. I don't care.
I don't-
If you are 1 millimeter offside, is offside. At that line, the technology is helping you to be precise.
Laird,
We
here's
are-
here's what's wrong. Here's why I don't agree with you. The fucking offside rulings are I feel like one of their aspects is stupid, to say the least. And what's stupid is the when you're pointing hands or fingers and you're drawing the line because of hands or fingers, the hand or the arm cannot score the goal. So if a player is pointing towards the goalkeeper wherever he wants the ball, that hand should not be used to determine his line
Ari,
of offside. It
Ari,
should be
your
his foot.
shoulder, your shoulder can score, and if your shoulder is up behind that line, is offside. I don't care, man. Werner should find another way to score, not offside.
But the
Are you
shoulder,
talking about-
He's gonna pay
it
the
depends on the fade, the kind of fade the guy is in, or the kind of acceleration that he's about to take off on.
Imagine if the referee helps your team to stop a goal from the opponent side. Are you happy? Yes.
But Ari, are you talking about like a hand, like an extended hand?
Yes,
into
an
the-
extended hand, and
No, was
sometimes
the shoulder. Ari was the shoulder.
I know, but sometimes they
But I
draw the
think- I think
line
that
where
makes
it's
sense.
very ambiguous.
Oh, it's simple, man.
Go
The
ahead,
shoulder
Roy.
You can score, so it's offside. End of the
No,
story,
but
man.
I
It's
think
right.
Ari is giving examples of when, for example, an extended hand, an extended elbow is in the offside position, and is that offside or not? Because does the hand score a goal? That's a good question. But is that VAR or is it just rules?
No, the VAR is basically what they do is the guy pauses the video at exactly when the pass is made, and then they have a tool where they mark the last
I understand
defender,
that.
right?
Sorry, Ari, I understand, but I'm saying you pose a good question. Is
Oh
an
wow!
extended
What a
hand-
tackle by sliding tackle by Tomori, I believe. Wonderful tackle. Sorry, Roy. Go ahead.
So the question that you pose is like, is an extended hand, should that be an offside? That's a good question because you're right. The hand does not score.
But no one is considering that because the offside rule is already like this. That you cannot be offside with your hand or with a part of your body. You cannot
So you're
score.
sure that's already a thing? If your
But
hand,
it's
if your
not
hand is-
implemented
already
rightly.
so-
That's exactly what Wenger said. Wenger's like,
No.
yo, this is the way they're
That's
drawing
already
these
the-
lines is very ambiguous. It's not consistent.
But listen to me. That's already a rule. Your hand is not offside. Your shoulder is offside. So now we have to consider this. Some people are saying that, oh, it's just a millimeter, it's just a centimeter. What are you talking about? If the ball goes inside the goal for just 1 centimeter, it's goal, man. And you won the goal if you are that squad. And it's the same for the offside. The technology is helping you. The ball is, the man is out of that line. He's offside. It's such a simple rule. And
as far as
technology helps you there.
as far as the shoulder goes, I agree. Even if it's a millimeter offside, the shoulder is part of the body that you can play football with. I don't know about this hand rule. I want to
It's
find
weird,
what
man.
they
It's
can
not
do.
implemented consistently across Europe at all, or not even across Europe. Across a single league, it's not implemented consistently. I really think I keep going back to it. I'm starting to sound like a broken record here, but Arsene Wenger's comments on FIFA's regulations of VAR should really be taken under consideration, and I think they will because of the stature of that guy. Sometimes I feel like maybe if you guys watch any NHL, any ice hockey, sometimes I feel like those rules should be included in football, where two guys are just they just let them go squander their beef and fight it out, and then the referee intervenes about 30 seconds in, depending on who's punching who. Sometimes I feel like that should be included, but that would change the game completely. It would be a cool video game concept though, if there was a FIFA where you could just, you know.
Leao, come on, man. I think I'm a bit behind.
All right, I think I'm just digressing.
Sorry, man. I'm a bit behind. Leao is such. Whatever.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. A 1-0 draw. This is okay. Come on. Liao just completely missed the ball.
Listen, going back to the VAR thing, I'm so happy that the VAR exists because, guys, it was a nightmare before.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if you remember.
Oh, of course we remember. I mean, even goal line technology. Do you remember Sully Montari's ghost goal? We would have won the league if technology existed.
Right. And remember Thierry Henry's goal against Ireland that got
Yes, the handball, and then remember Frank Lampard's goal in the World Cup?
Yes.
All of those moments, like, they're crazy.
And imagine all those goals that were allowed when there was offside, like a meter offside or half meter.
Exactly.
Offside.
How many goals offside were scored against Milan?
Exactly.
Small teams.
Or how many good goals Milan just got disallowed because they looked offside.
But then on the flip side, how many times was Pippo Inzaghi actually offside where he scored?
Ari, I was thinking exactly about that. You know what was coming to mind?
What?
Bayern Munich, 2007, I believe. Bayern Munich, the quarterfinals. Pippo's second goal was clearly offside.
Yeah.
No, man, he wasn't offside.
Lion says
No, he was.
he wasn't
You want
offside.
to bet?
I want to bet. Yeah. Let's go.
Let's bet.
All right. We'll settle this bet post game. Let's look at these last 2 minutes.
No,
Liao,
look at it now.
Rafael Liao, look at him go, trying to dribble in the 91st minute. He has given us energy this game.
So the goal I'm talking about is Seedorf's flick to
Yeah,
Inzaghi.
that was completely regular,
That was
man.
offside.
That was half
Offside.
meter onside. You
No,
can
no.
I've seen that go so many times.
We will.
All right,
How
we'll
about
look at
we
it.
Roy will play that goal in our next StreamYards live since we can. Oh my goodness! Goal!
Yes.
Goal!
That's what I was talking about, man. 1-1.
Who? Wait, who just scored?
Here.
Kier! Simon Kier!
I haven't seen it yet.
Simon Kier! Let's go, Simon Kier! Oh, what a beautiful header! Colpo di testa! Colpo di testa! Simon Kier! 1-1! Grande ragazzi! Let's go! Let's go!
Amazing.
Wow, what an ending! What an ending, ladies and gentlemen! Signore, signori, we have the away goal. Oh, 1-1 del Milan! Simon Kier. My goodness.
Amazing.
What a guy. What a guy. Guys, I need some enthusiasm in the comments. Come on,
Yeah.
give me some energy in the comments. Whether you're a United fan now excited about the second leg, or whether you're a Milan fan excited about Simon Kier's brilliantly slotted in header. Give me some. Give me some down there. Give me some energy. I need some energy right now.
Europe, for Italy, you think AC Milan, man. That's it.
My goodness. Wow. Grande ragazzi. È finita. Simon Kier. What a guy. What a guy. Tommy John says classy away goal. Amir is happy. Goal, Mr. Banana Man. Andrea says Simon. Brian says Forza Milan. And wait for it. Some Barney Stinson fan says Kessie goal was regular. It was a little controversial. Man, we really need a striker. Oh man, wow. Let's we'll get back to this. Blink says goal. Guys, uno.
Incredible.
We had I was I will
Absolutely.
not lie. I had come to terms with myself that this game had already ended 1-0. I was almost sure of that. There was no part of me that was, I almost didn't even see the goal. Honestly, I was looking down and, wow, Simon.
I, I'm so sorry for Inter fan and Juventus fan because they were ready on Twitter to
Talk shit.
start writing and typing.
Yo,
Probably
someone
some
message
already
Aaron
done it.
Morali. Lyot, so I'm not sure. I'm 50-50 about this.
I think it's a good idea. Let's invite everyone in another live.
Well-
We're starting in 5 minutes.
what do you think,
I
Roy?
think people are already here. I don't know.
But
Let's
I
just.
don't want to lose anybody.
I think
But
I
we
think
lose
we're.
all the other viewers that want to watch the post match, and that's it. Because 3 hour video, no one goes through that.
I don't know. I would just keep on going.
I think
We should try different things anyway to see. That's another thing we have to try. But we can keep going if you want.
Yeah, I think let's keep going on this one. We just got a bump up to 34 viewers, but I see your point, Lyre. Let's try that out as well. But let's invite Aaron into this conversation so we can see what we think about this game. Guys, just give us about 2 or 3 minutes. We're gonna get Aaron in, and then we're gonna start our post-game analysis. And while we take this little break, you guys put together your post-game analysis and tell us what you think about the game. Tell us what you think about the second leg. Tell us what you're thinking about Napoli, and tell us what you think about this performance first and foremost with a Milan that's injury struck and almost 5 of our first team guys out. So put your analysis down there. We'll be engaging with all of you. We're almost at 40 live viewers. Grande ragazzi. Let's keep on going and talk about this game. Someone message Aaron.
I'll do it.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's pull up these stats. And guys, I want the comment section full with your comments on the game and what you're thinking about the tactical display that the Rossoneri made us witness today. Let's pull up these the stats. I'm just gonna give you guys what the current match stats are. So Manchester United had 51% possession versus AC Milan's 49. United, wow, guys, both of you. United had 7 shots, Milan had 15. United created 4 chances. Okay, well, let me put Aaron in, and we officially kick off this post-game chat. Give us just a second, ragazzi. I'm putting Aaron in. Where is Aaron's window? Right here. There you go. There is Aaron. And we have everyone. Guys, Aaron, Lyot, Roy, I'm just going to give you guys the stats and then we start talking. We have almost 50 viewers, by the way. Grande ragazzi. Forza Milan, glory United, whoever you are here for, we will give you an in-depth discussion, a little biased, just a little biased towards Milan, but all of us respect United. All of us think Manchester United, that Manchester is red. So even if you are a United fan, stay with us. We're going to have a very cool discussion coming for you. Now, guys, look at this. Look at these stats. We have 51 to 49% possession. So clearly going towards no one. Shots,
7 taken by United, 15 by Milan. Chances created, 4 by United, 13 by Milan. Passes were pretty much the same. Pass success rate was pretty much the same. Both teams getting 86 and 85%. Fouls conceded were pretty much the same, around 15. This was to some extent a pretty physical game. We took more shots from outside and inside the box. We won just as many duels as United. We won 48, they won 45. So we were dominant in terms of our stature and our physicality. And Henderson's the United keeper, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Henderson had to make 4 saves, while Gigio made 1. Gigio should have really made 2 saves, but one of the things he let in as a goal. So we will talk about that as well. But those are just the key stats that have come in right now. We will start with Mr. Aaron Morali. What are you thinking?
Wow. Well, first of all, just want to say that we've celebrated many, many goals in this season. But this was the first goal that I celebrated by taking my shirt off and running all around my house.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And probably
Oh, man, we should.
and probably waking up everybody here in this neighborhood. Just so you guys know, for the ones who are new and are wondering why I always join in halftime and in the end of the matches, it's just because my internet connection is terrible. And during the games, I have to go on flight mode on my phone. I have to turn everything off just for the stream to barely work.
We have 55 people watching, Aaron. What do you have to say to these 55 people? Give us an analysis of the game.
To those 55 people, I am very happy that Simon scored. Unbelievable. Milan played so well. This is the Milan that I want to see. We were fighting until the very, very end and got the deserved goal. Bravo.
Absolutely. What a game. Thoroughly, for the most part, or for major parts, dominated by Milan. Something that quite honestly none of us expected. Did anyone expect it? Maybe I'm wrong.
I was expecting 2-1 for Man United, but 1-1 was nice. And I was expecting this type of game from AC Milan, to keep the ball, high press, intensity. I think it's the only way we know how to play. That's the only way we know how to play. We don't know how to play defensive or, parking a bus or doing other type of tactics. We just need to play like this, and I like it.
Roy, give us a general outlook on the game, and then I'm gonna jump to the comments and push some comments towards you guys, and we'll just get in with the fans right now.
So one of the things but it just comes to mind is one of the sins, let's say, that Milan committed today was coming that second half without the same focus and intensity they displayed in the first half. So those first 10 minutes, Milan dropped their shoulder, dropped their guard a little bit. And that was a mistake, because if they would have come in the second half with the right intensity, I don't see Manchester United scoring any goals tonight after seeing the second half. What I did expect was Milan to score first, then Manchester United to score afterwards. Instead, the inverse happened. Guys, I think this Milan is showing to be what we all wanted to see, all expected to see, all hoped to see, a European Milan. A Milan that plays European football, a Milan that will be able to go to the Champions League and perform the way we want them to perform, the typical way Milan has always performed in Europe. And this team has that capability. Remember, look at all the injuries we have. I've never seen a team with so many damn injuries, and yet we went into the Old Trafford, one of the biggest stadiums and one of the biggest clubs in the world, and dominated in their own home. This is not something that happens every day. So I'm very happy to see what I saw today.
Definitely, man. The theater of dreams couldn't have been. Here's my biggest form of comfort, derivation of comfort tonight. The boys, imagine the confidence that these guys just got. Almost none of them have played in the Champions League. So all of these guys have been brought up on FIFA and TV watching the Champions League. So to go to the theater of dreams and put in a performance like that, I feel like this. I take my comments back about the Europa League not being important, because I think this game right here and this tie right here just gave us the confidence and mentality that is going to help us. I don't care how far we go in the Europa League, but this mentality that this game just gave these guys, that hey, we can dominate Manchester United like that, or at least not dominate, but be on the upper foot with Manchester United like that. That means they're now increasingly going to realize their potential and believe the fact that they are a Champions League squad and not just a young 11 people assembled to make a resurgent Milan.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I want to add something. I was expecting Man U to be a little bit better, to be honest with you. I got to say that.
Maybe,
I don't know Manchester.
maybe Rashford was the missing element, or Pogba or Cavani.
Well, just in general, I thought they would have been a little bit more creative, a little bit more adventurous, but it seems like they don't have it. It doesn't look like they have it.
I don't think we should blame Milan being good for United being bad. I think that we've played an amazing match. Like, I don't know, like, guys, like, I thought that United had been strong. Like, in the first 35 minutes, maybe sleeping, but in the second half, they were very good. And Milan, like, kept going. Tomori, amazing tackle on Greenwood, I think it was. And it was just that Milan set themselves a goal. And you can tell that. Like, as Ari said, those players are very young, never played anything in European competition apart from playing Lille or playing Rio Ave, playing whatever, never playing Man United or something like that. So it was a great test and successful, and I'm very happy it happened. So I just think Milan played very well and not United bad necessarily.
We're going to jump right into the questions over here from the Ragazzi and the Ragazze who've joined us. We have 60 people, by the way, who have joined us. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please click that like and subscribe button and give us your questions, concerns, and thoughts, and we will read all of them out. Starting with a controversial comment from Skillard. Mete gives away stupid fouls and should have been subbed off at halftime. Diaz ineffective. Layard, what are you thinking?
Wow, that's too much, man.
That's
Come on.
harsh.
That's harsh. Mete did a pretty good game, and Diaz were doing well. I mean,
And
yeah,
Diaz more
good
than
ideas.
Mete. Diaz had I feel like, really good game, no?
Yeah, no, he was perfect in that position. He passing and all this, being dangerous. I cannot see any bad performance from today. Everyone played well. I mean, maybe Donnarumma with the goal, it did that mistake.
Uh-huh.
But as I say, he's 22. He's not a goalkeeper with 10 years of experience, in international experience. So it's not his fault. You can make that mistake.
Absolutely. Ruben says, well done, Milan. And then Andrea, I'm going to take this to you, Aaron. Andrea says, Mete and Krunic actually played very well. Mete and Krunic, Aaron, before this game, were giving me anxiety and giving a lot of Milan fans anxiety. What did they prove to you today?
Mate played like he was Clarence Seedorf. I said that in the half time already. He played amazingly, in my opinion. He had those phases in the game when three players would all surround him and he would still manage to do the pass.
Yes.
With the comment that Mete is fouling a lot, that is unfortunately true. Sometimes in some situations, Mete does not have to foul necessarily. When I say on the TV, I always say, Mete, no foul, and he does foul. So that creates a whole new situation of United having the ball back. They can play out from the back. And that destroys the flow like here and then. But saying that Brahim and Mete didn't play well is a bit harsh, I think. I think they both played a very decent match, and especially Mete, I think.
Definitely.
Mete played amazingly.
Definitely. Gabba says, Kier, marry me. I think Kier is married. He's well into his 30s. He should have been married. He's a very good-looking gentleman. I'm sorry, Gabbo. I don't think he can marry you. Andy says, legendary. I'm going to take this to Roy. Roy, we should try Calabria on right wing for a change since he seems to offer more in attack than defense. Didn't see him mark right post effectively. This Killard is making controversial comment after controversial comment.
Yeah, I think Calabria is very good at playing all three parts of the field: defensive, in the middle, and offensive. He's a complete fullback. He's exactly what you want out of a fullback, someone that can play all three phases. But if a team would have a million injuries and you'd have to put him in that position, I think he would do a good job in that position. But I mean, right now, this position suits him perfect.
Ken says content with the result, but have to think that we should have made more of the first half when they came out slow. And then more football says, I swear I have never seen us play so well for so long. Forza Milan. I'm gonna take these both together and think of Stefano Pioli over here. I feel like Stefano Pioli, above all, was on point today. His roles and the way he communicated with players in the halftime, where we've seen many times how Milan performed really good in the first half against a good team, Manchester United, but then the second half they come out with a tactical display that outweighs Stefano Pioli's. But I think Stefano Pioli kept his cool, kept the shape of the team despite all those subs, which could on other nights disturb the dimensions of the game, dynamics of the game. So I would say this was a brilliant, great tactical display, as Youssef Shinker says, by the Mister. What are you guys thinking about Mister right now? Anyone?
I'll go really fast, and then everyone else can go if you guys have things to say. But I want to say something that I noticed in the difference in the two coaches. Today, Pioli was very proactive. He was on the sideline. He was talking to the team. Solskjaer was sitting down the whole time. He had a face like he wanted to be somewhere else. And that was very weird.
I actually did not notice that, but I did see Pioli much more than Solskjaer.
Yeah. Another thing that I wanted to bring up is, Pioli did a great job in preparing the game, and we spoke about this earlier. The other thing is that in Ancelotti's Milan, which was a Milan that sometimes wouldn't perform against smaller teams in Serie A and wouldn't, be top of the table, but in Europe would be dominated. The thing that they would always say was that when those night games would come along, those Champions League games, Milan would turn into something else. The motivations would really come out, and that Milan spirit would come out. That's what we saw tonight, and that is such a great thing. That is such a great thing. We saw the guys, their chest up, chin up. They came here to fight. They have no fear, and they came here to play football. So, well done. Congratulations to the team.
Well done indeed. The team was absolutely. This was kind of a game where I didn't have too much confidence going into it, kind of like the Roma game. We all remembered what happened before the Roma game. We didn't have too much confidence going into it, and then they attacked Roma all of that first half, and they came out with that win. And that's the kind of feeling I'm having right now. Leonardo says deserved to win, but very happy we ended up getting an away goal. Yes, that away goal matters a lot. Play no good today, man. United. More football. The football looks crisp. Yes, great performance, great tactical display from the Mister. Yeah, come on, says Jacopo. Walid, we deserved to win. Aaron, did we deserve to win this game?
Listen, I'll tell you honestly, it was a 50-50. Like in the first half, we played very, very well, very composed. We played scored 2 goals, both disallowed. But you have to be honest, in the second half, United had very, very good chances, and they've played very well. I think all in all, it's a deserved draw for both sides. I don't think United should deserve to lose necessarily. Obviously, I would have wanted Milan to win. I think we deserved to win more than they deserved to win, but they did not deserve to lose, if I can put it like that.
Definitely.
And just to add to Pioli, I think that Pioli if this will be a game of poker, Pioli just played his cards right, the whole time with the substitutions, with the tactics, And United coach, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Ole Gunnar
Whatever.
Solskjaer.
Yeah, he was just
Weird,
like,
it's weird.
like Roy said, he was sitting quiet. Like, I didn't know, not many tactics. I didn't see much flow in the team of United.
He wasn't engaging with the team at all.
I feel like
Exactly,
he wasn't
I agree.
excited today. Whether that is because he's focusing on the league, but both these clubs are in almost exactly the same position. But Ole does have to worry about the FA Cup too. There is one more thing, and I'm thinking if I'm Ole, I'm looking at winning the FA Cup more than I'm looking at winning the Europa League, because I have better chances at the FA Cup. So could be a little bit of that too. Please take Matic. How good is Kessie? Guys on fire. Massimiliano Tosi, Il Professore says Forza Milan. Kessie goal is not a handball. Let's talk about that a little bit. And then Lucas says Kessie is a beast. Guys, is this our most important player? Is this the most vital player in the squad? From Kessie.
Yes.
Yes, from Aaron. What are you two thinking?
I say yes too.
Yes, most vital player in the squad.
Yes. And I can tell you exactly why if you want.
Why?
It's just because, think about it this way. With Cassie, you have someone who is a true leader in the team, who is never scared to take any challenge, who always is there for his teammates and is always vital in every single match. And that's something that is just amazing for this team, as
Absolutely.
he's so consistent. He's very consistent. Like, if he has a bad game once in a while, in the next game, you forget about the bad game that he had last week. And it's in those nights, European nights, where you need this type of leader. As Ibra is out, for example, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, not necessarily being a leader, but being someone who plays for Milan for many years. In Milan, you have now players who don't necessarily play for a long time, and Gigio is still very young. So Kessie, even though he's 23, to me, it seems like he's in his 28, 29, captain material, always consistent, amazing.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Lair. Or Roy? Did you have something to say about Kessie?
Go ahead, Larry. Oh, your volume.
Yeah, lag your volume. Something's happening with your volume.
Sorry, I said yesterday from the podcast that I was looking forward to see Kessie performance and to see how he's going to play in an international competition, and I'm really happy. I mean, now I have like the proof that he's a big player. He's ready for those big games and a big competition like Champions League, and he's the most with Calabria, Donnarumma, and Kier, Theo Hernandez. Those are the best and most important player we have at the moment.
Absolutely, and these players. These players.
Well, we don't have Tomoria still. He's Chelsea player, unfortunately.
These players, especially from Kessie, makes me want to say, Forza lotta, vincerai, non ti lasceremo mai. Ale, 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 Milan, ale, Forza lotta, vincerai, non ti lasceremo mai. Forza Milan! What a display! What a display by Kessie, man. Wow, absolutely, definitely the most vital player in our squad. I completely agree.
I'm a bit sad because I was hoping Benacer to have a season like this one as well.
Man,
So
Benacer, I'm getting
season.
bad. I don't want to think negatively, but I just hope that this situation doesn't keep going on with what happened. Right, he came back and then suddenly within 45 minutes he's injured again. Let's go back to the questions. I wish I was here for the whole match. Lucas, we wish the same. When Kalulu improves his crosses, he will be world class. Well, I think Kalulu's most important factor these days is the fact that he's giving Calabria a run for the money, and Calabria knows that there's a talented young guy which is making Calabria perform like a world class right back, full back. So I think Kalulu's I think that is Kalulu's best thing that he's adding to the squad right now. Of course, there's the fact that he's a great prospect as well. Izzy says you can only gain from these games. More football says Roy United only knows counter-attacking football. If we knock Manu out, then we can win Europa. Is anyone on the same page here? If we can knock United off, can we win the Europa? And do we need to win the Europa? And should we try to win the Europa?
Absolutely, no doubt.
I don't think we have
Guys,
to win,
look at the.
but we can. Why not?
Roy,
Yeah,
why give it so much energy when
Because look at-
Roma
look
and
at-
Napoli and Atalanta are breathing, and Juve are breathing down our necks?
Because we need the confidence, we need that experience, we need to know that we can play in Europe. And this is how you know, by playing in
Exactly.
Europe and by beating the European teams. Right now, guys, Milan is in the next round. As we speak right now, Milan is in the next round. So, yes, we got it. If we win it, yes, I'm all for it. Gung ho.
Okay, makes sense. Tom says Man United are shit. We can't say that, man. They're second in the in the
not,
Premier
they're
League, and they're a strong team, just like us, trying to get back on that historical pedestal that they were once on. But maybe you support another English Premier League side, so maybe this is coming more out of rivalry. Aditya said when we played great, Ari, and even though I don't agree that Europa is any less important, but I agree that the confidence that the team would get from this would be immense. To your point, Roy and Aaron. Milan immenso, Stefano says. Mete was great. Diaz and Mete both had a very, very good game. I hope that Mete and Diaz can continue like this. Mete has given me great vibes. I was saying from the start that I was kind of comparing him to Bakayoko because his stature is also very similar to Bakayoko and the position he plays in. And also the fact that in the first 4 or 5 games, Bakayoko really shat the bed. We were thinking, what is this guy's doing? He's a headless chicken trying to run across the field, doesn't know what he's doing. His touch was bad, his close control was bad, and then Bakayoko turned all of that around and became a fan favorite until he said fuck off to Gattuso. That was the day when I was like, fuck Bakayoko, I don't want him in my squad. You don't dance on my legends like that. You don't, no matter what, you can't use the F word, not just to this isn't an assistant coach or a medic we're talking about Rino Gattuso. That's when I got done with Bakayoko. But Mete is giving me the same vibes, and I feel like he can be much more than the Torino Mete. And much more. So anyone have anything to say about Mete and his potential? And and also Roy, if he is to cement his spot, what does that say about Benacer and Tonali?
Okay, so Mate, like you, we were all kind of like, we didn't know what to expect, but he has adapted. I mean, there's no doubt about that. He has adapted to the system, and the players around him are making him better. He seems to have adapted to the team, and the chemistry looks good. I have nothing negative to say about Mate. And great. If we have 4 great midfielders, better. Our best midfielder, Benacer, is not even in the picture right now. So having 2 midfielders that are more propensive towards the defensive side, like Mete and Kessie, that play well, great. Yes, we could go forward with them, but maybe they're better options. We'll see what the transfer market brings. But yeah, I'm very happy with Mete, guys. I like how he's doing today. He showed that he can play even against Manchester United.
Remind me what the deal is with Mete. Is he still on loan?
I think
Yes.
it's a 10 million option to buy.
10 million. Okay, so that which is pretty much nothing, especially if we make it to the Champions League. Now, since we mentioned this, that 10 million is nothing, and since I think all of us are on the same page in terms of buying Tomori out as well.
Yes.
What happens with the money regarding Brahim Diaz? Now if you're talking Tomori and Mete, we're talking 40 million already spent. Already spent. So do we have money, and do we have enough of an argument to get Brahim Diaz? Layard, you want to go first? And then Aaron?
I would say that you can always pay these players like Inter pays them like, whenever they have the money, because it looks like you can do that. So it's not the money the problem. Just get the best player you can get and pay them whatever you have the money, and try to win something in the meantime. No, talking seriously, I think AC Milan has the money to pay Tomori, Brahim Diaz, and Meite, renew the the loan for Dalot, which is a good player. He's a good, second choice for on the left side. My concern is we need a big striker. We need someone like a big name. We need, as I always say, it's a 50-60 million euro striker. So I don't know if we're gonna get that. That's something we need to do.
Yeah, and I feel like go ahead, Aaron. What are you thinking about Brahim Diaz and his potential buyout?
Well, first of all, I think it's very important for AC Milan to take good control of the money they're gonna get, especially if we are to qualify for the Champions League group stages. That gives us money already. Also, I think it's a priority to focus on the contract extensions of especially Çalhanoğlu, Donnarumma. I know Raiola is being annoying about that, but whatever. And also Kessie. Milan wants to renew Kessie before anyone else has anything to say about purchasing him or anything. And yeah, of course, if there's like money, Tomori for me is priority. I think Tomori is amazing. I think Tomori looks like he's playing for Milan for years, which is crazy. Brahim Diaz and Dalot are players who you could buy, but would not make a major difference if you don't buy.
Yeah.
And for someone like Meite, listen, Meite came on as a Benacer replacement, and he was in the plans for one season. He's also 26. He was just bought to, he was just got on loan to get someone to replace Benacer.
What's the deal on Dalot, since you mentioned Dalot as well? Because look, we have Calabria and Kalulu to function on the right, but Theo, who runs like Usain Bolt and can whenever, at any point, sometimes pick up an injury or just not be match fit, we definitely need someone on the left. And today, Dalot actually showed me some solid signs where he was actually, I don't know if you guys saw, but there were a couple times, maybe 3 times, where he was doing step overs and dribbling past, or trying to dribble past Bailly and Van Bissaka. So what's the number on Dalot? And is that does that guy arouse you guys at all? A potential Dalot, contract negotiation?
Well, it's hard to say because Dalot is such a young player, and there are players that might become available in the market that are forward than him, like maybe with a little bit more experience. But I think I said this the other day. Dalot is considered as part of this golden generation of up-and-coming Portuguese players that have been in the national team, in the youth national team, and they're all been coming up together with a lot of success. So the future might look bright for him. If we keep him, tonight he showed that he can perform in Europe, and that's what we really.
And above all, he showed me that he could dribble. This was at the end of the day the derby di Dalot. But yeah, if let's see what he does by the end of the season, right? But there's one thing's for sure: if not Dalot, if we don't acquire Dalot, we need someone to cover up for Theo, especially if we're making the Champions League next season. There's no way that we don't reinvest in that depth for the left wing. The left wing is very important to us, right? So
the thing is, Ari, that Calabria and Kalulu can both play left.
Really?
Like like Calabria plays
Calabria's left foot. You trust Calabria's left foot that much?
No, Calabria played once on the left side. I don't remember who it was against, but he played a very solid match when Theo was out for suspension. I remember that.
Liar, do you
Also,
agree with this?
compared-
Do you support Calabria's left foot? Because I feel like Calabria takes most, if not everything, on his right foot.
I believe when you start the season, when you have Coppa Italia, Serie A, and hopefully the Champions League, you need 2 players for each position.
Yeah.
So Calabria and Kalulu on the right, Dalot and Theo on the left. Dalot is costing nothing to AC Milan because Manchester United doesn't want him on the squad, and they cannot sell him because it doesn't have a real market. So they're gonna give it for another year to AC Milan, and we're gonna get it for, I think, for nothing, and maybe buy it when we have money or just when his contract is over, we can get it for free.
Okay. Okay.
And he wants to stay at Milan. He's already speaking Italian. He wants to stay with the same squad with his friend
Yep.
Leao.
Yep. Yep.
So I
Yep.
think and you cannot find someone on the left that costs you 0 and is young and is happy to stay in the bench and let Theo Hernandez be the first choice.
Yeah.
With that quality.
Definitely. Definitely.
I want to add one more thing about the law.
Sure,
And
sure,
guys, what does this say about Milan and Manchester United? That in Milan, the law performs very well. In Manchester United, he's not even considered. So what does that say about Milan's ability to make young players perform?
Is the manager.
Absolutely.
I think Ole is not a good manager in my opinion. That's my
Not a
honest
good
opinion.
manager. Wow, that's a controversial take. I think he is a good manager, but I feel like Stefano Pioli, yes, definitely is playing Dalot, making him function better in the team. Same with Hakan. I feel like Hakan would completely shit it for many teams, many good teams in Europe, but he's performing very well for us. So there's always those guys who are highlighted more because they are fitting in the team so well. Let's switch gears a little bit. We have a back and forth from Izzy and More Football. More Football said Donnarumma should stop asking for more money playing like that. And Izzy says, I don't think Donnarumma was to blame for the goal. It was a great goal, and the only one who could have done something is the defender, Tomori. Roy?
Well, I saw 3 mistakes there, or 4. The first mistake was giving Fernandez too much time to prepare the run and to give him a clean through ball through the middle. That was the first mistake. So that's a Meita and Cassie's job to cover that space in the field. The second mistake came from Dalot, who didn't follow what's his name, Ahmad. And then Tomori's mistake, the way he turned his body 2 times. That seemed like he made a mistake there. And then Donnarumma was just caught off. I don't know if Donnarumma was supposed to expect that. Maybe it's his mistake, maybe not, but he definitely got caught.
So Tomori, MV says no one's talking about Tomori. So is he to blame at all here? The way he turned looked kind of amateurish to me. He kind of looked like he was a little lost.
He turned to the left, then turned to the right, and he lost the step, he lost the tempo.
Exactly. Salamakers need some shooting training from Hakan. I'm sick of his butterfly shoots. Aaron, did you see how many shots we made today that had absolutely no power behind them? What was that about?
Well, yeah, listen, we created chances, but unfortunately did not use the chances very well, and like in the comment it says, Alexis Alamakis had a chance where he shot the ball and the speed was a joke,
And there were many shots like that, at least 5 or 6.
Yeah, we had one from Krunic like that.
One from Kessie as well, one from Liao.
As well, yeah. We had Leao completely missing the ball in the last 5 minutes when the ball came for the volley, and I started shouting "Go!" and then he just didn't touch the ball at all, like with his foot. And then, like in those big games, you have to use those chances. So if Hakan can step up, and teach the boys some shooting, I'll be happy as well.
Yes, Liat, I'm coming to you for this one. Izzy says Europe is our DNA. Aditya says Europa would be a trophy in the cabinet to end the drought. So there is no reason to try for it. I know already that you don't like the Europa stuff. But Liat, let's jump to the Napoli game. And come out of this United game because we have to go back to the United tie right after the weekend. What is this game going to do in terms of mental and physical aspect versus Napoli, considering the last time Napoli played was on Sunday? So we are talking about a 6-day break. And Milan, although maybe mentally very strengthened right now, surely are physically hurt. Like,
Well, we were performing pretty well when we were playing every 3 days in the first part of the season, because I think these players, they are not, I would say, experienced enough to keep the right mentality with the 7 days break. So they need to play every 3 days to keep that momentum. So probably it can be a good thing for players like them to have that momentum, that morale, self-esteem high, and go and play with Napoli straight away on Sunday and not wait 7 days. And I'm not scared about the physical condition if we don't get any injury. I think we have Tonali is rested, Theo Hernandez is going to be rested. I saw Kalulu is fit, Calabria is fit anyway. So
Calabria, sure.
I think so. I think it was just a small issue.
I think it was
just preferred to go.
precaution,
Yeah,
fatigue. Ian says, by the way, hi guys, where are you watching this from? It's Darlington, England for me. Stay safe and well. Thank you, bro, for joining. Thank you for supporting us. We are watching from Austin, Texas, Tel Aviv, Israel, Los Angeles, California, and London, United Kingdom. Or London, England. I don't know what the state of Brexit is, but do you know who's gonna be healthy for Napoli on Sunday out of all the injuries we have? We're gonna leave this to our match preview guy because we're probably having a match preview for Sunday as well. Aaron,
Can we just say how well Aaron prepares the match previews?
man, so last game I forgot to mention this in the review, but he got his formation, predicted lineup, and the score right. So there was that. Aaron, I know it's a very early time for a preview, but what is a preview looking like for Sunday?
The preview is, I don't want to give away too much information because I want you guys to watch it, but I believe that Theo Hernandez will be back. I think Theo will be back. I think he will even be starting. And I think we're going to go into that match with a bit of a different formation. Hakan Çalhanoğlu has been training in Milanello for today, for yesterday. It is still to wait if he gets fit on time, if he's going to play. I think Tonali is going to start against Napoli, if I'm honest. And the lineup will be predicted and everything will be uploaded hopefully a day before the game, if not on match day, but many hours before.
Okay.
And I'm excited, guys. I think Napoli's a big game.
And Aaron, who's close to coming back from injuries? Like, there's so many players injured. I'm lost in terms of who's long-term injured and who can be back within a week. Like, which are the players that haven't taken big knocks and just maybe precautions or just not feeling well? Because we had a lot of people go out in the past week.
I think that for the people who are expected to come back against Napoli, it is Ante Rebic and Theo Hernandez.
Okay.
I think for the person who's going to be out for a bit of a longer time, maybe, is still Ismail Benacer. There's still no information whether he's going to be back soon or not. And listen, for Mandzukic, and for Çalhanoğlu, and it's what's injured. I think that's about it. I covered everybody. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic, obviously, they're having their individual trainings here and then, and Ibra was expected to be back against Napoli, but I don't know yet, because now they're saying he's gonna wait 1 more week and then 1.5 more weeks, and they said something about checking up on him in 10 days again, so that's gonna take a while. I think we're gonna have Theo and Rebic back for Napoli.
Guys, in 10 minutes, we're going to hit the 3 hour mark. So, cruising towards the end of the podcast, of this post game discussion. So let us know if there's any more questions that you guys have, concerns, thoughts. We got about 10 more minutes of us. Aditya, should Hauga have been included in the squad? We would have been another option for Mr. Pioli. So Aditya, what the problem is that it was between, if I'm not wrong, Hauga and Krunic. Roy, does Krunic give us more right now than Hauga could have given us?
If a team is fully fit, I see why he did it. It kind of makes sense because you would rather have that position is fully covered. If a team is fully fit, Hauge would be the third choice. Rebic would be in front of him, Leao would be in front of him in that position. So I see why he did it, but obviously we can't tell what happens in the future. But with all these injuries, especially offensive injuries, Hauge could be very useful right now. So it's hard to say. I mean, Krunic gives you more balance, it gives you more options where you can play him. The choice kind of makes sense, but I don't know. I'm not that convinced that it was a good idea.
Archana says, let's hope Ibra will be back in 1 week. Aaron, is there any chance that Ibra faces Manchester United in the San Siro? Any chance? Do we have at least a 50% chance here?
From his injury-wise, no chance. But because it is Zlatan Ibrahimovic,
True.
maybe be a chance.
Because that's a good answer. That's a good answer. Because it's Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
I think Ibra, the whole squad, if you take the two players who are dying to play the reverse fixture, it is Ibrahimovic and Dalot, because they have the history of United. It's always nice to play against the club that you played for. And I think Ibra will be dying to play in this game. So
definitely,
we're going to have to wait and see.
Because Ibra also wants to prove to everyone that, hey, he proved by coming back from the MLS and just completely killing it. Something no European great has done. Every European great that goes to America to retire or earn a bunch of money in their last 2 years. Every great does that. And Ibra has defied that culture, but now he wants to tell them, hey, this is not just the Serie A. I'm performing on the level of Europe. If anyone has the arguments against the Serie A. Now, Ian says Dalot could be a winger. I'm not sure about that, but I don't know if I would retain him from United just to be a winger. Vasu says, I would love to watch Milan play Europa League final, but not at the cost of the top 4 in the Serie A. Completely. Guys, is there still a chance, Laert, that we can finish top in front of the Nerazzurri?
Oh yeah, there is a chance. I think we just need to look at what we have in front of us. So we need
even
to win
after
against
games like Spezia and Udinese, you think there is a chance?
Yes, because Inter is going to play against Juventus the last game. They have to play against Roma, 36th game, and they have to play against Sassuolo, which is really hard to play against. A lot of small teams, they close, they put the bus, they park the bus. So I don't think Inter is going to win all the games from now. There is 12 games. I don't think Inter is going to win all of them. And I agree, AC Milan is not going to win all of them. But if you draw one and you win more than Inter and you draw more than Inter, you get those points back.
Walid says Milan deserved the victory, but the victory reminds me, on the same topic, Laird, how many games do we really need? Since you mentioned how many are left in the campaign, and you guys have more experience of watching the Serie A, how many wins do we really need to guarantee top 4? Guarantee.
I think six wins. If we get 6 wins, and of course we're gonna get some few draws, few other results. So if you get 6 wins, we get the guaranteed top 4. because Roma has to play against Inter, against Juventus, if I'm not wrong. They need to do the derby against Lazio. They have a lot of difficult games. And if Milan wins 6 games, Roma needs to win 8. And I don't think Roma is a team that can win 8 games in 12 match available.
Yeah.
So that's why we need to win 6.
Joel says between 6 to 10 wins. I hope that the competition isn't as strong that we have to stretch it to 10
No,
wins.
if we do 10 wins, we win the Serie A, man.
Oh shit.
It's like it's insane. Do 10 wins, you win the Serie A.
Guys,
I'm not gonna give up on the Serie A until it's mathematically not there.
very good
possible.
point. Very good point.
I'm
Guys,
still gonna believe
I'm-
every time, every week.
I'm gonna go on a touchy topic again, and maybe Roy can start here as the answer. First, I want a yes/no answer from Aaron and Lyot. Then I want an elaborate answer from Roy. The yes/no answer is, Aaron, would Milan have been able to defend the pace of United if Romagnoli was in the starting 11 today?
No.
Lyot.
Yeah, no.
No way.
Roy, take it away.
Well, in theory, in practice, no. But because of how the game planned itself, we didn't really need that, because we didn't really catch many counterattacks from the middle. We caught them more from the sides. I think this would have been an okay game for Romagnoli. I don't think Manchester United performed the way they said they were going to do, this crazy counterattack football. We didn't really see that.
But
Milan-
Roy, we're gonna see
Milan-
crazy counter-attack football against us all season long if when we make it back to the Champions League, right?
Yeah, but
Roy.
this. Hold on. Let me finish. The distance
Yeah, I
between
want to say something when you finish.
the distance between the
look at
defensive line, the distance between the defensive line and the midfield line was very compact. There wasn't a lot of space between the two lines. Milan played an excellent game. This was a top performance. So I don't think that. I think Tomori played great, but I don't think Romagnoli would have been put in these kind of situations because of how the team played.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but
We didn't see that because Tomori was playing. Maybe we will see those counterattacks if Romagnoli was playing.
but a
Ooh.
counterattack.
We
a
saw a
counter,
lot
Whoa!
of challenges between Tomori and Greenwood.
but a
Tomori-
counter. Yes, I see. But a counterattack doesn't happen because of one player. A counterattack happens because your whole team is
But
missing.
Let me finish. All those challenges with the Tomori Greenwood, with Romagnoli, Greenwood goes and creates the chance. With Tomori,
He
didn't
dribbles
go.
past him easily.
He was
Okay,
fast. A lot of players from United that were going fast, and Tomori and Calabria and Dalot, they were challenging them on the run.
I don't
And
understand.
nothing happened.
I don't understand this. For the whole 2020, up until January, up until 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, Romagnoli was in the starting 11 almost the whole time. We won almost the whole games. Why is all of a sudden Romagnoli the worst player in the history of football?
Because we
didn't
had,
say that.
because we
I
had,
didn't
to compare, we had Gabbia and Musacchio, right? And now
No,
we
I didn't
have,
say.
and now we have Tomori, Fikayo Tomori, who
Hey.
shows us what is
Guys,
possible.
I
Roy,
saw.
I
I
never
saw
say he's the worst player. I'm saying he cannot challenge on
no, but
speed, other
if
players,
you're
on
telling
pace.
me that Romagnoli doesn't have the ability to play against Manchester United. This is
No,
absolutely
it
not.
doesn't. No, I
not-
told you specifically few players, and I told you cannot challenge them in the pace. And we've seen him struggling with a lot of
It
pacey
doesn't matter.
players.
Pace doesn't matter if a team defends well from the midfield. Pace matters when it's a one-on-one sprint.
But
Did we
today
see-
we saw those challenges, and it matters
that-
to have a pacey defender.
Right. But guys, one more time. I saw Romagnoli beat Juventus 4-2. I saw Romagnoli beat Inter. I saw Romagnoli beat Roma. I saw Romagnoli beat Napoli. I saw Romagnoli beat all these big teams.
Fair arguments. Fair arguments.
How are you telling me that all of a sudden you put Romagnoli in and Milan is going to lose? Just because.
Yeah, which one is the fast?
You
Which
don't
one is the
have
fast
those kind
attacker
of
Juventus
sprinters.
has?
Aaron-
Okay, so then let's just put Usain Bolt, 11 Usain Bolts, and that's it.
Well, I was
In a
actually
team-
watching Usain Bolt's his trial at Borussia Dortmund, and it wasn't too bad. Aaron, are you more gearing towards me and Layert, or are you a sympathizer of the Capitano at the moment?
I think I have a very unique answer to that. I think that every game you play, you have to adjust. You have to play on a team considering your opponent. And I think that Tomori was the right choice today, as Milan was playing United, a team who is very fast forward, combining fast passes. And I think that Romagnoli would not necessarily perform well in this match, okay? That does not mean, however, that Romagnoli has to be benched throughout all the season. I think that Romagnoli is a great player to play when you play teams like Napoli. I think he's going to start. I think Romagnoli can perform well in Serie A. I think he does well. But it's just those games where like you have those strong attacking forwards that are so fast that Romagnoli can simply not keep up with those, you know? And that's a problem. So I go towards Lart and Ari and agree more than what Roy has to say. Obviously, I appreciate the past. I appreciate everything Romagnoli Capitano has done. I think he still has a place in the starting 11, depending on which team we face.
Depending on what team.
the way you guys are talking about Romagnoli should not be in the top four. Romagnoli should be like in Torino. He should
No,
be like-
no.
No,
No, we're
bro,
not
simple
saying
as
that.
that.
We,
If
we
Napoli's
still
playing with
respect the
Mertens-
Capitano. We are just fed up of guys running past.
Okay, let me ask you guys, what happens when one day we will play against a team where their striker is faster than Tomori?
Well, at least it's gonna be close.
Then I'm
What
gonna
if
say I
he's-
need
he's
Romagnoli back.
Tomori?
At least it's gonna be.
We're
Roy,
gonna ask Romagnoli back.
I'm gonna
one.
close your argument simply like this.
Close
we
it.
won against Napoli. We won against Napoli because Mertens, 36 years old, were playing as a striker, not Lukaku. That's why
True.
Romagnoli is totally fine with that situation.
Okay, but Lukaku, just a few weeks before, I remember making a review for the Coppa Italia 2-1. They scored Inter won. I remember making that review, and I remember looking at Romagnoli's game. Romagnoli destroyed Lukaku. Lukaku didn't do anything that game. Why? Because Milan, the team, didn't allow Lukaku to play at his best. It's the team. It's not the individual. It's the team that dictates how the other team attacks.
But did we win? Did we win?
No, but we lost not because of Romagnoli. We lost because
We lost.
we lost because made a stupid foul right in front of the box at the last minutes of the game. That's why we lost. It had nothing to do with Romagnoli.
No, I'll tell you what. In that game, Lukaku goes forward, Romagnoli does a foul, and a mess between Lukaku, Romagnoli, and Zlatan starts. And Zlatan
True.
gets red after 20
True.
minutes. That's a fact.
That-
I don't
and
think
Zlatan got
Romagnoli
red.
is the worst player. Romagnoli cannot play against teams that are fast and they're fast.
I don't agree at all.
I'm sorry about that, man.
Guys, then in that case, all the faster players should be always winning.
Exactly. All the teams that win something, they have a
All
Guys,
is
please,
it-
please look at the screen.
Why?
Please look at the screen.
Why?
Please look at the screen. This right here in the middle. What are those? Who are those three individuals? Four individuals. Please tell me. Can you see?
Can't see
No.
anything.
So going from left, it's Davide Calabria, Ari, Alessio Romagnoli, and Franck Kessie. Now, when I met these gentlemen, I had a chat with them, and I had a chat with them, and in my chat, it was clear to me that Capitano was admitting to me that he's not very well versed when it comes to defending 1v1 against pacey strikers. And I some more arguments of Roy are correct in terms of the team when it functions, when it's shaped correctly,
then Romagnoli is no problem. But then Layert also has an argument where he says the team is made of individuals, and if one individual just cannot is beaten with pace so many times, then Roy, here's my argument with this. Here's my problem with this. I don't want Romagnoli to go out of Milan. But what's going to happen to his mentality when the captainship gets stripped away? Because I don't see him being the captain anymore from next season onwards. Do you see him being the captain? Because the captain can't be a rotation player.
Well, that's a decision that they have, that upper upside.
Right, and then what does that do to Romagnoli's?
I don't know. I don't think Romagnoli deserves all this negative energy. Like he messed up 3 games. This is the player that won with the team this whole time. I think there's so much negative attention on this player because right now he's going through a nasty spell. I just don't like it. I don't get it, and we are literally burning away one of our best players because he had the 3 matches. I don't get it.
Okay.
It makes no.
We're gonna start to end this, guys. I know there's about 25, 26 of you still with us. Let's just look at some last questions. We'll do closing statements and we will be out. Because we've pretty much discussed everything related to United, and now we're wandering around.
Sorry, Ari. Sorry, I'm a little bit fired up. Let me just add one more thing.
Go
I want to know what you.
Go ahead.
Let's look at Stam. Yep, Stam. That guy was not a fast defender, but he was one of the best defenders in the world at the time. It's your positioning. It's how you use your body. It's how you use your head. Sometimes if you don't have a speed, you compensate with the other talents you have.
Roy, excuse my language, but when you're Jaap Stam and you have a striker like, I don't know, whoever, let's say...
Who were the players in Jaap Stam's Milan, Roy?
There's a game coming in front of you. Jaap Stam would, sorry for my language, fuck him up, And that's what Alessio Romagnoli cannot do. When Lukaku always overruns him, he cannot do any tackle to stop him, and it's annoying to watch sometimes, And it would be the same thing against Man United. When you're not a fast player, at least make a tackle, Tomori is not also, it's not super fast. But when Greenwood overran him easily, Tomori made the tackle, and fucked him up in the situation,
Why? Another question is, why Maldini goes and acquire Tomori, such a specific type of defender?
Well, Tomori was not his first choice, but because he's great.
Simakan was a similar player, fast
right.
And speed. Why he acquires that type of specific defender?
Because they need that. They need that option.
Exactly. For this game, Romagnoli in the bench, Tomori plays because you need Tomori to win and to don't suffer.
Okay, guys, I know Aaron needs to leave. I need to leave too. I can leave, Roy, you and Layert, if you want to keep on the fight. I can leave the live open, and so let me know. No, I'm not joking. If you guys want to keep talking.
No, it's fine. We can talk about that on Sunday.
Okay, so a last comment before we get into this, just the closing arguments. Amir says, this is the difference between Milan and Juve. I saw before the game, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer went to Milan area to greet Pioli and the staff. Last time Manu and Juve played, Mourinho told Juve to fuck off. Juve is not respected in Europe as much as Milan is, and I'm just basically grateful that we are going back to Europe. I'm grateful to see all these ESPN, Bleacher Report, Premier Sports posts on YouTube, Facebook, where they talk about Milan, the once great Milan, coming back to where they should be. So I'm just getting...
4-3-3 especially also.
Who?
4-3-3.
4-3-3, yeah. So all these publications.
AC Milan very much now.
Yeah, I love how much our club is respected in across Europe because of their history and because of the idols that have played for Milan. Now let's close it out. Hi question, I missed the game. Can you guys just give me a rundown of how the game went? Aaron, you have 40 seconds to explain to Beans bro how the game went, and then we close the arguments.
Okay, let's go. Milan started very well. Okay, United did not start well. Milan had many chances. Milan scored 2 goals, both disallowed. Kessie for handball, Leao for offside. We went into half time. United came back better than Milan, scored the goal. Stupid goal, in my opinion, avoidable. Milan came back at 92nd minute. Simon Kjaer scored a header, fantastic one. And AC Milan's going to the next leg with a huge advantage.
Absolutely great. I don't think I would add anything to it. Milan did dominate in most parts of the game, but it was close to a 50-50 encounter. But if you look at the shots and chances created, Milan had much more than United. All right, closing arguments, whatever you want to say here, you can say. I'm going to start. Actually, I will end it because I have to end the stream. So, liar.
Before we leave,
Huh?
just before we leave,
Yeah.
look at the comments on 433's post. 433 posted a post about AC Milan Stan United in Fergie time. Comments. I don't know if you could see. Milan robbed. Milan deserved the win.
Oh, really?
How did Milan not win this?
These are the
2011.
most popular comments, the most liked ones.
The most popular comments are Milan deserved to win. Milan is robbed. Varchester United.
Manchester
It's
United.
super underrated. Simon Kjaer, unbelievable. Milan got robbed, unbelievable. I never seen so many comments of neutral fans in favor of us. Unbelievable.
Aaron, thank you for that summary. That was really good. Beans Bro says beautiful. Thank you. All right, let's go to our closing arguments. Anything you want to say, whether it be United, Romagnoli, Napoli, Scudetto, or not even about football. It could be something else entirely. Let it out, whatever you want to let out, and we will meet again on Sunday. Liart, what do you have to say?
I just want to say to everyone who's following us, thank you, and just subscribe, like us, and just come and watch the watch along Sunday. And Forza Milan, Forza Milan.
Beautiful, Liart, beautiful. I love it. I love the message to the fans. We definitely appreciate them a lot. Without them, Rossoneri TV is nothing. Roy, what do you have to say today?
Yeah, I also want to thank everybody that follows us and engages with us, and all the Milanisti and all the other people that are just want to watch our list our opinions and all that stuff. I want to say that tonight I'm very happy because tonight was the confirmation that this team is on the right path. The club is on the right path. Maldini is doing a great job, and tonight was the confirmation that yes, we are on the way to becoming a European powerhouse. I'm going to say it today. We are on the way of becoming a European powerhouse. Another thing I want to say that is kind of unrelated is that I criticize Roma a lot. I think they're shameful in Europe, but they are winning 1-0 right now against Shakhtar, so good for Italian football.
Oh, good. Okay. Aaron.
My closing argument is that I think that next week is still going to be a difficult match. I think the result can affect next week. I think that United's going to be playing much more offensive football. And just to end it all, guys, thanks for the podcast. Thanks for the watch along you guys did. I think Rossoneri TV covered this match very, very well with all of our help. And yeah, guys, we're going to see you again for the podcast, the previews, the reviews, and we just love all the subscriptions and comments. It just helps us a lot. And we feel like we're engaging with a family vibe here, you know, which is very cool. We're all AC Milan fans. Sometimes we have neutral fans, the fans of the opponents, but you're all welcome on Rossoneri TV. Let's go, guys.
Absolutely. Very true, Aaron. Very true. Couldn't agree more. And for my closing argument is not going to be in the form of words, gentlemen. I'm going to give you a closing argument in the form of a little symphony that most of us have heard before. So give me a quick sound check. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
Yes.
You can hear this? All right. Here it goes.
Forza Milan!
Let's go. Forza Milan. Thank you everyone for watching. Please give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much. Without you guys and without Milan, we are nothing. Grande ragazzi, ciao tutti, e Forza Milan. And
Ciao.
stream is ending in 3, 2,